pod earlier. What was it, Sunday? So last week, and he interviewed him for about 2 hours, and it was about an hour and a half. I'm sorry. He interviewed him for about an hour and a half. Really good, really solid interview. Asked some good questions. Got in depth. Gave some really solid answers. Not necessarily a lot of the crazy stuff and all the screaming and yelling and acting weird type stuff that Cam Newton is known for doing. Okay, I get it. He's got a lot of energy, whatever. But anyway, the point I want to make is I really wanted to take this time to give Cam Newton a shout for saying that he conducted a really good interview with Jason Whitlock on his pod. And whether or not you're a fan of Jason Whitlock, I encourage you to go listen to that episode of 4th and 1 with Cam Newton. I think this is the thumbnail right here. And it was a really good interview. So you can check that out. I encourage you to listen to it. Both of them had a lot of really good things to say. And I was very impressed, man. So I wanted to just say that because I'm not the type of dude that's not gonna come on the show and say if I was wrong, or even if I've been hard on somebody, acknowledge when they're doing something right or they did something well. So I want to do that. So that was my
nice. Yeah. Not easy to do, you know. Sometimes when you have like a conclusion about someone, you kind of see the way they've been. A majority of the time, you don't agree with their position in terms of their approach, right? Everybody's got a different approach. I mean, I don't find myself entertained or finding value in Cam Newton's show or whatever podcast. I mean, he's just, I don't know, man. He's kind of finicky. You know, sometimes you get like some real analytical stuff, and then sometimes it's just like, I don't know, it's just goofy.
Yeah.
You know, it just seems too. So your personality should be within your show, but it shouldn't be a goof session if you're really trying to promote yourself as an authority or have credibility or whatever.
Right.
It's too hard to play that tug of war. You kind of just have to be one or the other. It's kind of my same criticism of Joe Rogan. Everybody thinks he's this source of incredible information. The most valuable thing about Joe Rogan is his guests.
Yeah, for sure.
He himself is a comedian. And then people will take what he says about medical advice and take that to the bank. And it's like, you just got to consider who they are. Right. So when I look at Cam Newton, I just think about who he is. Just the hats, bro. You know, it's hard to look past the hats. And that's, hey, you want to project yourself that way. I'm not going to change how I view you based on the way you wear your hats. What do you want me to do?
Right.
I'm just saying, bro. If somebody keeps wearing a shirt with a mustard stain on it, I'm gonna keep assuming they're eating hot dogs like a slob. What do you want me to tell you? You know,
for sure. Yeah. But no, I mean, I really try to keep that in mind, that you can have a perspective of somebody, but they can always do something to change how you see them. And when they do that, you got to acknowledge it. Because me personally, like, I understand human nature to that effect, and it's very frustrating to me when people just see me in a certain way and they allow that to blind them, right? To the point of they don't listen to what I might say that might go against that perception they have of me, right? Or they don't hear when I change something. So it's, you know, for instance, you're a LeBron hater, you're a blind, cool. All right, fine, whatever. That's what you think, that's fine. But do you hear when I compliment LeBron? Do you hear when I say that he did something amazing? Do you hear when I say he's one of the all-time best players? He's had one of the all-time best careers, right? So I totally get it. And so I make it a point that even if I've been hard on somebody, if I feel like they are or have done something that goes against that deserves recognition, I really try to recognize it. That's just me.
Fair.
Yeah. We got somebody's here.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you sound like Cam Newton.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the goal.
Talk to him, doggy. Talk to him, doggy.
Why does he call that guy Peggy? Is that who
Peggy? Is it Peggy? Peggy. You're right. Peggy.
Calls a man Peggy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? He's like, Peggy.
Look that up. Edward, do the research, man.
He's not going to do research. He's not going to do that.
What? This is a simple task. Google's everything.
Yeah.
Why does Cam, man? Hey, man, I'm good, brother. How about y'all?
Hey, man, so glad to have you back, man. It is fantastic to see you. Man.
Oh, God bless. Highly favored. Alhamdulillah.
Sure. Alhamdulillah.
You know what I mean?
All the beautiful things.
All the beautiful things, man. Hey, well, without further ado, man, you know, congratulations on you guys observing Ramadan, pushing through that time, and your sacrifice and everything that you guys do for your religion and what you guys believe in, man. So I'm proud of you guys, man. I know it's not easy for the average American to deal with, you know, sun up to sundown fasting and all of that stuff, and the prayer every night, which we should be doing everywhere anyway. Right. But and those things, man. So I definitely want to give you guys your flowers, and you know, congratulations on the observance of Ramadan, man. Absolutely.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, I mean, back to better news. I'm here.
Yeah. What up, Transformer? What's happening?
Sneed got what you need, aka Mr. Break It Down for your town.
Mr. Break It Down. Damn.
Mr. Break It Down. Say, what's up? What you didn't see on the court? Let's break it down. Here's the film. Look at this play.
We might have to rebrand, bro. We might have to rebrand.
Mr. Break It Down, man. Right? Mr. Break It Down.
By the way, Transformer, you missed it while you were out. We actually added just a little bit to the quick hit segment. Like the first one or two people that gets here, if they put a quick hit in the chat, we will we'll address that quick hit for them. So your brothers
now,
I'm gonna let during the segment, during the quick hit. So I'm gonna let you go first. You have one?
Just more of congratulatory things.
Go for it, man. And then we'll hit your brother's quick hit.
I mean, without further ado, shout out to Kevin Durant, jumping in the top 5 of all time scoring list. Crazy feat. I love how he gave kudos to Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan is not in the top 5 anymore, but he did make a statement saying that, hey, y'all got to think, you know, Michael Jordan retired twice, you know, missed a couple of years. So, you know, who knows where he would be at on this list, but, you know, he showed gratitude to Michael Jeffrey Jordan and being in that top 5 list, man. So congratulations, Kevin Durant, one of the most efficient scorers that I've ever seen. Most of us have ever seen in the game of basketball. That's a true honor. To be on that list. I believe now, was it Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, him, and Karl Malone. Yeah, Karl Malone. So you have that. That's your new 5, you know, and, you know, I think that should be celebrated. So, man, shout out to Kevin Durant, man. Shout it out. I had another one, and it just left me that fast. Had another one, but it just left me that fast. Oh, yeah, this
Luke Kennard. We got to talk about Luke Kennard.
But before we get there, man, we're going to shout out Sneed got what you need.
Oh, damn.
Sneed got what you need. Not a Laker fan by any means. All right. Not a Luka fan by any means. Not a LeBron fan fully, you know, except for the time in Cleveland. Got him a chip, you know, hoorah, Cleveland. You know, not Akron. He didn't give Akron a championship. He got
into Akron, bro.
He got Cleveland a championship. So we said he did it for Cleveland. That championship can't go back to Akron. No. Only in LeBron house. That's it.
Right.
But man, no, man. Sneed, without me being here, said a lot of the things that I would have been saying about the Lakers, man. I'm just happy to see him playing competitive basketball. Bruce, I gave Boston their time at the beginning of the season.
I'm messing with you. You
know, actually, you know what Transformer did? He left Boston alone. That's what he did. He didn't say that. He left him alone.
Hey, they cooking. I'm like, damn, man. Let me go ahead and let them boys cooking over there. No Jason Tatum, no problem.
No Tatum back. No problem. I
still no problem.
Say that for me one more time. Say it.
No Tatum, no problem.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Your brother gonna be mad at you, but that's
he probably gonna be a little upset, but no.
Probably gonna finish first in the East, bro.
I mean, they clawing for it, but yeah, man. You know, Sneed been watching the game like I watch the games. Lakers are playing on a different level. They're playing on both ends a little bit more competitively. DeAndre Ayton playing real competitively. Playing Sengun twice back to back. Jokic. It may not show on the stat sheet, right? And this is where, you know, us as fans and us as spectators who watch the game, stop looking at the stat sheet all the time. Watch the game, right? You will see his effort is actually changing. They're actually doing, to Bruce's point, they're feeding him the rock. To some point to a disadvantage because they're doing it too much. I was telling Steve, like, oh, slow it down. Like, y'all forcing a lot of turnovers trying to get him the rock.
Look at his effort, though, because they're trying to, you know,
Get him involved. Yeah,
right.
They get him involved.
And I'm not saying he shouldn't be a professional and give effort anyway, but it's human nature, right? But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But that goes to show that JJ Redick and the staff heard him, right? Like, okay, man, we hear you. We hear you. Yeah. Let's do a better job of getting you the ball. Let's get you more action. And DeAndre's like, thank you. That's all I wanted, man. Give me a little bit more action so that I can actually compete.
We need you during the playoff when we have to deal with some of these bigs out here.
Exactly, man. Playing some beautiful stretches of basketball. Luka Doncic. It's Luka. It's Luka. It's Luka.
It's Luka.
Whatever. The man's leading the league in scoring in the first and fourth quarter.
Bomb, bro. Like what goes on? Like it's like the first quarter is like 19 points all the time. Like what is happening?
Just chunk it, bro. And sometimes I'm like, all right, Luka, man, we ain't need that shot. The man takes like 13, 14 threes a game. But it's like, it's him. The rest of and we still shoot 40%. Because everybody else is shooting efficiently. Our percentages are only down because of Luka. Right. You got Luke Kennard. Shout out to the game winner against the Orlando Magic. He's shooting at a very high clip, 40-something%. Rui Hachimura, I believe, is shooting around 39-40% from the three-point line. LeBron isn't shooting too terribly, but he also isn't taking many at all. Austin Reeves shooting pretty good from the clip. They're finding their spots, they're picking their spots, and they're knocking down wide open threes, and sometimes Marcus Smart shooting some good quality threes. But Luka's gonna take his 13, 14. Everybody's like, hey, that's him. That whenever he's going, because if he hits 2 or 3 in a row, y'all got a problem, not us. Y'all got a problem because now you're gonna have to stop and defend him and play him a little bit tough at the 3-point line. Shout out LeBron, Ramon James, and I'm sorry I said the whole name, Ramon. Shout out to Ramon, man. This has been some of the most efficient off the ball picking spots, semi-perfect at a player of his age and caliber of a player that I've seen in years. He's taking a back seat. He's not bringing the ball up the court. When he even gets the ball in the half court, he's dishing. He's like, nope, I'm probably a fake a drive, double step, triple threat. I'm looking to pass the ball. And then he picks and chooses those spots where, I got this guy beat. I'm going to take this drive, easy layup in the basket. Quick 15-footer, 20-footer. And he's still getting you 15, 20, 25 points a game. The other night he had a 30-point game off of 12 or 13 shooting. Followed that next game up, starting the game off with like 8 of 8 of shooting. It's like super efficient. He isn't turning over the ball because he's not dominating the rock, right? He's letting Luka like, hey, Luka, bro, handle it. The writing's on the wall, man. They want you, right?
Yeah.
Reeves, I'm now backseat to you. When you got the rock, bro, cook.
Yeah.
Whenever y'all pass it to me, I'm going to look to get the other guys open, whether it's DeAndre Ayton, whether it's Marcus Smart, whether it's Rui Hachimura, whether it's Luke Kennard. They're playing more with an identity. And I like that, right? Everybody has a role. Do your job, do your job, do your job. If the game is close, everybody else is in trouble. That other team is in trouble. Lakers are like 20 or 21 and like 7 in the clutch. One of the best records in the league when the game is close in the fourth quarter.
It's execution.
So if they're hanging around that fourth quarter, you might have a problem. LeBron can get to the line. Luka can get to the line. Reeves can get to the line. These guys can all 3 of them can drop 10 to 12 to 15 in a quarter if they want to. So you guys got a problem there. Marcus Smart anchoring that defense from the top. DeAndre Ayton anchoring to the best of his ability down the post on the block, right? It's all meshing together at the right time where it needs to be because we're starting to enter that playoff atmosphere. So Lakers, man, first of all, most importantly, shout out to Snead because Snead was pointing all them things out. And I'm listening and I'm watching the game like, Snead is talking that shit, man. That boy, y'all got to let Mr. break it down.
But it's all good, bro, but it's all good, though. I don't know what DHO stands for. I'm just saying I'd never heard of that in my life, bro. What do I know?
DHO?
Yeah, dribble handoff.
With defensive?
Yeah.
You
dribble hand. Who puts DHO as dribble handoff?
No,
I never heard that before, so I don't know I don't know hoops, bro.
You weren't here for that one. That was when Man Down Mel was here. So
Mel asked what DHO was?
No, YD.
I wouldn't have got that one either.
Yeah, dribble handoff.
I would have been thinking an NFL.
I know what a dribble handoff is. I just didn't know we called it DHO.
I've heard it called that. But let me say this. What up, Love and Aries? How you doing, miss? So let me say this, man. A lot of people in that Lakers organization deserve credit, man. A lot.
Yeah.
AJ Redick deserves credit for making adjustments. Well, I'm not going to repeat what you said, but a lot of guys deserve credit, and shout out to them. And let me say this. Shout out to LeBron, as you mentioned, really, fitting in his role right now and doing his thing. Because like you said, like Snead said, like Mandow Mel said, there's going to come a time in the playoffs where the old LeBron's going to need to come out, and he'll have some energy left to do that for a game or two. So shout out to him for that. And shout out to Young Disciple, because when this Luka trade happened and I'm sitting here talking my stuff, saying that LeBron's ego won't allow him to step back and let Luka do his thing, I thought I was vindicated for a while, but LeBron has shown me that I was wrong. And Young Disciple, you were right. So shout out to you, brother, because you said it and I didn't believe you. And now I know
what has to be said, though, Bruce,
that I was wrong.
But what has to be said is you were right for a long time.
But look,
it had to.
Snead, you were right for a long time.
Right. It had to happen. Like, in my opinion, I think LeBron had to actually see it himself.
Yeah.
He saw that the team wasn't winning.
He got hurt.
And he wanted to,
He got hurt, Snead. And in that stretch of 2 to 3 games, he saw the way Luka and Reeves were like orchestrating. He was just like, okay, when I come back, how can I just fit right here? And he found
the video. You saw the video.
Perfect lane.
You saw the video.
I think he saw it too.
He was 35 feet away from the rim. How are you going to help your team from there?
No.
Look. The point is, I'm not here to take shots at LeBron today. I'm here to give LeBron his credit for what he's doing in helping this team win. And I'm also giving YD his credit because he said it.
Fair.
And now it's happening.
Well, let me say this, bro. LeBron has the ability to blow this whole thing up and destroy everything.
I got it.
And he's doing it. So I'm going to have to give him credit too.
Right.
He could literally ruin everything, bro. He could get his goons in the media to just destroy the whole thing and derail the whole train. You know how this goes, bro.
But for me, today isn't the day for me to bring that up based on what he is and is not doing and the way the Lakers are playing ball, the way you guys.
Bro, I'm a Lakers fan. I don't care what you say right now, Bruce. I'm a Lakers fan right now. I don't care what you got to say.
Go get your Luka jersey.
Well, you would never hear me say that, but I got to give credit where it's due is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But, man, and I'm going to end it right here.
Yeah.
Neither one of y'all were wrong. I don't like when y'all say that. Snead, you wasn't wrong. Bruce, you wasn't wrong.
I was right for a long time, like a year and a half.
You were right. Now, the footage, the tape, the game, the play is updated. Now you can update your opinion. That's okay.
Sure.
That's okay because you were never wrong. But when it changed, you're like, hey, I got to recognize that they changing it.
Yeah.
Right. That they've changed my perspective. They changed my opinion on how I look at this team. So, man, kudos to you guys, man. That's my quick hit, guys.
Yeah. So let's last quick hit here. And this was Edward in the chat. Shout out Ed Dog. His quick hit was this, and this is actually a good one. Normally, I don't like these things.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That's brutal right there. So Ed Dog says, quick hit, start bench cut. As in, you got to start one, you got to bring one off the bench, you got to cut the third. Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Walter Payton. I got this. This is easy for me.
Barry Payton Smith.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Barry Payton Smith.
Yeah. Snead, who you start?
All time.
All right. I'm rating Barry 99.9. Walter Payton 99.8. Emmitt Smith 99.7. What do you want from me?
So there we go. I think we're all in agreement on the start bench cut. Edward, who is your start bench cut? Love and Aries. I'm not going to speak for anyone else. The reason I have Emmitt Smith last, he just didn't have the you know what Emmitt Smith is like? Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders, to me, obviously we're going to take the championship part out of it, but skill-wise, it's LeBron and Kobe, right?
Barry
Sanders is Kobe because he's so much more skilled and can do so many more things, but Emmitt Smith has the numbers like LeBron. And so if you're looking at this, Emmitt Smith obviously played behind one of the greatest offensive lines of all time. And just if you watch him play, yes, he was great, but even he'll tell you that Barry Sanders was better than him. And he said that if Barry Sanders didn't walk away, we would have seen the first 20,000-yard career back. And that's very possible, you know?
Bruce, So,
yes,
Bruce,
sir.
how many other lists could we produce where Emmitt Smith is third?
Well, see, here's the thing.
You see what I'm saying? Like, when is that going to happen?
Well, I think there's guys you could probably put ahead of Emmitt Smith. The thing that
another 2, 3 guys, 4 guys,
maybe not that many, no. But I mean, I would put Eric Dickerson ahead of Emmitt Smith. I would put
I'll put AP over
ahead of Emmitt Smith.
I'll put AP over.
That's a legitimate argument.
Yeah.
Like
AP was that dude was unworldly, man.
Listen, man.
Hard runners. Like the thing, and this is kudos to Emmitt Smith, but the Dallas Cowboys were a freaking all-star team.
Freight train.
Like they had offensive line, wide receivers, defense, quarterback was good. You know what I mean? Like Troy Aikman was a very good quarterback, right? They had it all. Barry played for Detroit. Bums, dog water. There's a reason why Megatron and Barry Sanders ended their careers early because they sucked. They got tired of being bad. And even though you knew I was the only person that you had to try to stop on this team, I will cook your entire defensive line. I'm running sideways, left and right, like Reggie Bush did at USC. Shout out Trojans. Run left, right, and then go north because none of y'all could touch me.
Right.
This man had defenders on skates. Linebackers was on skates. You can't do nothing with them. You know they running the ball. For Dallas, you're like, okay, they can hit you with an RPO. They had a good passer. They had Michael Irvin. Like they could hit you with the deep threat. Like they have so many weapons.
Daryl Johnson.
You have defenses. You know what I'm saying? Deion Sanders was part of your defense, bro.
Right.
Kick return, getting you back on the 40-yard line. Like, come on, man. Like they just had a solid team. And you look at Barry didn't have none of that. Walter Payton, tough, hard.
Herman Moore was really good for a little while. I think at one point he held the single season catch record. Herman Moore was really good. He was really good. But I get what you're saying though. But I just that's I think that I think it's pretty easy there. Barry, Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith. And that's no disrespect to anyone else, but
you hear when people ask Emmitt, you know, who's the greatest running back of all time, he says, you know, that's a beautiful question, man. I think that's just all, you know, what team you're trying to build and what you like. But I can tell you one thing, you can't say ain't nobody got more yards than me.
Yeah, well, hey, that's
then he ends it,
isn't it? Isn't that the right answer?
You're like, ain't nobody got more yards than me. So
you might say somebody.
But is yards the metric for this discussion?
No, but you know, that's a good way to end. Like, hey, this is y'all opinion, but I'm just know when I played,
right.
I did my thing. I can't go back and rewrite history.
But why do you think he chooses yards to be the metric? And who do you think he said was greater than him? I mean, like who was the yards holder before him?
Sweetness.
And was he clearly the best running back ever before any of these guys we just named?
So the old timers say Jim Brown, and Jim Brown was
who does not have the yards record.
Well, he had it before Sweetness did.
Yeah, but he lost it quick because he only played like 9 seasons.
Yeah, that's the crazy part, right? So in 9 seasons, you know, 15,000, almost 16,000 rushing yards. And then Walter Payton broke it, and then Emmitt broke that. And Barry Sanders was right there when he stepped away.
He walked away from the game.
Yeah, he was right there.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But Barry's thing was producing the TDs, bro.
OJ was that dude too.
Barry's thing was producing TDs.
Yeah, I think he has 99 career rushing touchdowns. Yeah.
And like, what did you think the Lions were going to run if Barry Sanders was active? He was getting 25, 30 carries a game.
Yeah. Nah, but remember, that was the workhorse back era, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, so and I missed that. But anyway, all right. That's a good question. Yeah, it sure was. All right. Y'all ready to get it rocking and rolling with these main topics?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, Kevin Durant. This is
snap. Was that about what I said?
No.
My bad, Cook. I ain't even see you talking about Kevin Durant.
No, Kevin Durant, I was about to say, is a really interesting character, right?
Got it.
Obviously, as you mentioned earlier, shouts to him for now being 5th all time on the NBA scoring record, right? Just past the legendary Michael Jordan, of course. And he did a long form interview with The Ringer recently, maybe a week or two ago. So he had some pretty interesting stuff in there, some interesting quotes. But before we even get into that, I wanted to kind of get you guys' thoughts on Kevin Durant, because to me, he's really talented, but he's kind of there's something missing from me when we talk about Kevin Durant. There's really something missing. I think so. Yeah. Because he talks about, he just wants to hoop. But for a guy as talented as he is, there's things I don't like, right? I don't like I'm not a leader. And I guess everyone's not going to be a leader. But when you're generally far and away the best player on every team you're on, I think that there's some responsibility that comes to you, right? Like, what was the Spider-Man thing with great power comes great responsibility? Yeah, thank you. I think that's right. So when you're generally the best player on your team, like, it's kind of generally, not in every single case, but generally incumbent on that player to be the leader, right? Because you can do things that no one else can do on that team. When your team needs something, they look to you. So when people look to you to get things done, generally that should make you the leader. Generally, not in every case, but generally. And so we obviously saw Kevin Durant come into the league. He's been getting busy since OKC, went to the finals, came up short early on, right? Young team came up short. Maybe if James Harden contributes more in that finals, we have a different outcome.
Maybe
LeBron and the Heat. Who knows, right? You stupid transformer. Then obviously he ends up leaving OKC, goes to Golden State, cheat code team, right? We're not even going to talk about that. That was too easy, right? Runs off, 3 finals appearances, 2 championships, 2 finals MVPs, gets into it with Draymond, blah, blah, blah. And, we know the rest. Then he ends up in Brooklyn with Kyrie. Can't get it done there for a myriad of reasons, right? Kyrie injuries, Kyrie suspended, James Harden injuries, blah, blah, blah. Okay, doesn't get it done there. Asks out of Brooklyn, ends up in Phoenix. Phoenix ends up being
a travesty. You can say it.
A dumpster fire, yeah.
Yeah, travesty.
Because there's no reason that losing Bradley Beal, who's has been a 30-point per game scorer in this league, and losing Kevin Durant, who, as we mentioned, one of the elite scorers all time in this league, and Devin Booker has these guys not in the play-in, but was it 7th place in the West right now? There's no excuse for that. So it's really weird that other than Golden State, and only because they're loaded, Kevin Durant hasn't been able to get it done in these different spots. But this is not about denigrating Kevin Durant, right? It's about just I'm giving the background of Durant and his career and so on. So before I get into some of the interesting commentary he made in the Ringer interview, I want to get you guys' thoughts on that. I'll start with Sneed and then we'll transform.
I think with Kevin Durant, what you have is a guy who wants to be celebrated, wants to be admired, wants to be viewed as one of the best ever, but he doesn't want the burden of blame, and he doesn't want responsibility, and he doesn't want the hard things. The things that a lot of the greats that we catapult into our best ever, that they exhibited throughout a long duration of their career. So, for example, there's a reason why Bruce chose Magic Johnson as his all-time favorite player or best player or whatever, GOAT. And there's a reason why people take MJ, and there's a reason why people take Cap, and there's a reason Bill Russell. They have all the things statistically, they have all the things, the winning, but there's other things that aren't taught, they're learned, they are experienced, and Durant doesn't have those things.
Mm-hmm.
And it separates him from all these other guys that we put in these discussions. And Kevin Durant is clearly somebody who feels incomplete about his career. And he has burner accounts, and he shits on his teammates, and he shits on fans, and he disrespects people's opinions because he thinks they're taking a slight at him personally. And it's these discussions about hoops. He says everybody's an idiot. They don't know what they're talking about. I don't even want to say too sensitive. I don't know what he's projecting. It just doesn't make any sense to me. If he focused on himself and he just focused on winning, and he did what it took to win in terms of his teams, I think he would have had better outcomes in his career. I'm not going to put him ahead of other guys who are able to accomplish more and do more with less than him. And unfortunately, when there are other people who feel the same way as me, because there's other people by comparison, players who are able to produce winning on the basketball court. I don't know many people who go to a team that has 70 wins and won't get a championship.
73.
Who wouldn't get a championship by going to that team?
Yeah.
Like, how could you not get a championship? There's nothing impressive about what happened at Golden State. That's what the expectation was. Soon as expectations were put onto him, all of a sudden he's coming up short. What do you want people to say? Do you want people to celebrate early exits in Brooklyn, early exits in Phoenix? So far, the discombobulation in Houston. What is there to celebrate? Why do you have... Look, all I'm saying is this, Bruce and Transformer, and you guys can cook after this. He's imperfect. Nobody's perfect. But he seems unhappy, and I don't know if anything will make him happy. He seems like a malcontent. No matter where he goes, he cannot be satiated. He's just never satisfied. He's looking for the perfect thing, and it doesn't exist.
Transform.
Do I have to go now? Well, can I let just Sneed just have that one? Because I mean, the man said it. Once he said it, what am I asking? Yeah. I have nothing more to ask from you, bro. You told us you don't want to be a leader. You told us. I just want to hoop. So my expectation of what Kevin Durant needs to be went away effective immediately the moment he said those words. No other superstar of his caliber of play has stated those words. I don't want to be the leader. I'm not here to lead. I'm here to just hoop. Fine. You're a great player, but I mean,
so grab a broom and a mop then.
I mean, he still also wants to get paid $60 million.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, Transformer, you've had jobs, right? And there are all types of different jobs. Grab a broom then.
He can sweep the gym floor and, be the ball boy. But at the end of the day, man, this is what Kevin Durant wants. Obviously, we know he has very, 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 very paper thin skin. I mean, the only person I know publicly with multiple burner accounts and didn't refute the information. Obviously he gets into it with, teammates and stuff like that, and he allows that to push him away. He gets on other teams and can't withstand the pressure that comes along with being a leader, because he's like, I don't want to be the leader. Make Devin Booker the leader. Make Kyrie Irving the leader. Make James Harden the leader. Make Sengun the leader. What other team he was on? Make Steph Curry the leader. Make Draymond Green the leader. Make everybody the leader but me. When the ball gets put in my hands, I put it in the basket. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I don't want that extra pressure of being that guy. My thing is, if I'm looking from the freaking standpoint of the owners, well, shit, I'm not going to pay you like one. I need you to be him. I'm going to take about $5 million off that check if you don't want to be him.
Grab a broom.
I need you to be that leader, that vocal leader. But again, he told us, man. So I mean, Sneed put it perfectly. He is what he is. You can call him a malcontent if you want. He told us, so I ain't got no problem with it. He told us what his mind was. So okay, cool.
Well, okay. Nah, that's good stuff. I think you said something about what KD wants. I don't think he knows what he wants. I really don't. Like, you know what? I'm not going to say that. But I think that he doesn't know what he wants. And that reminds us of, certain type of people.
Women. Got it. Women.
You said it, but it's true. They don't know what they want. They say they do, but they don't. Anyway, no, he doesn't, because he says one thing and then he responds in a totally different way. So I guess this brings the question, right? Does Kevin Durant get underappreciated in real time, or does he just not like the type of attention that he gets? And this is weird because he'll say things like, this is a quote from the article, quote, "People don't really appreciate anything until it's not here anymore. Anybody want the credit, but after a while, it don't really matter. It's not going to make or break my life. I don't expect any love or praise or anything from the game or anybody. I just go out there, do what I do, and I love what I do without getting anything back from it," unquote. Does that sound like it makes sense for a guy that gets upset anytime somebody criticizes him online, and sometimes he'll go directly at him, other times he'll pick up the burner and the, the Martian Manhunter Twitter account or whatever it may be, and now he's going back and forth with, anybody who has something to say? That doesn't add up, right? For after a while, it don't really matter. It's not going to make or break my life. Like, how does that work with him?
He doesn't mean it. He's saying something that he doesn't really believe. Some people have said that and meant that. Bean meant that shit when he said it. When Kobe said he didn't care what people thought, he means it. I don't think KD actually means it. I mean, there's other players that are like this too. It's not unique to Kevin Durant, but he's the most high profile because he's one of the most talented players we've ever seen. He's actually atypical. Most of the time, players of his caliber are very stoic. I wouldn't describe him as such. Things seem to phase him and I guess impact him more than at least visually what we see on the outside. He seems to externalize what he's unable to internalize. It projects out more than others. He would benefit from talking less in front of microphones because I don't think he says the right things that helps his image. Now, if he doesn't care about his image, then fine, just keep talking. But if he cares about his image, which is what I think he does, he probably should talk less.
I mean, if he didn't, why would he react the way he does, though? You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
And to the point of the stoicism, we can look at another all-time great small forward, and that's my guy in Boston, Larry Bird. And I don't think he gave two squirts of monkey piss at all what people thought. He was just going to go out and cook you.
But Bruce, if he said it, he meant it, and then he played that way and he acted that way. Right. This is not. It's saying it and then not really meaning it.
Yeah, no, that's really weird.
What's his credibility with the NBA fan? What's his credibility with the organizations he's played for? What's his legacy?
I don't know. That's so weird. A great player and a great scorer. Other than that, I don't know. Because you can ask yourself, okay, when he's gone, is he really going to be missed? And that's not trying to disrespect him, but is he really going to be missed? Are people going to be talking about what he did for the game? Did he change the game? Did he bring something truly unique to the? Not really, right?
Very few players do, Bruce. That's a special group, right?
Okay.
He ain't one of them. I mean, you go ahead and name a handful of guys that impacted the game like that. It's not that many.
Right, Mike.
Like in the way that Kevin Durant did.
Dr. J, Steph Curry.
No, the way that Kevin Durant hasn't, in terms of, it's just a handful of guys.
Yeah, no. Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Dr. J, Steph Curry, Dirk.
Timmy,
but did he?
Small market Timmy. Small market Timmy, winning all those chips. Yeah. Team over personal. Yeah. He did transcend. Yeah.
And Magic, of course. Of course, Magic. I mean, it is a very short list. You're right. It's a very short list. Okay, so here's another interesting quote from the article. Kevin Durant says, and this is him talking about sacrifice and obsession, quote, "Once you commit yourself to this, you're not giving up nothing. This is what you want to do every day. It's what you care about. Sacrificing is not really a thing. After a while, you just make this your whole life. All you think about is the game. You're just immersed in the game mentally," unquote. I totally disagree with him. He's the only great player that I've ever heard say that you're not giving up anything to be this great, or you're not sacrificing. We've heard Shannon Sharp, obviously he's a Hall of Fame football player, but he talks about, you know, the family events and the birthdays and the parties and all the things that he missed trying to be as great as he was. We know. Thank you. You know where I was going. We talk about the Mamba all the time. We know the sacrifice that this guy made to become as great as he was, to the point of damn near destroying his body, giving everything he had to be an all-timer. We know the Larry Birds. I'm gonna leave Magic out because
Magic, Wilt don't count.
right.
Nope.
No, they were a little different. But
Shaq, nope, don't count.
You know, certain dudes, they were different, man, in terms of what they put in to be as great as they became. You know, and
the thing is, you heard it from other players.
Yes,
you heard it from them.
That's right.
Like, that's you hear the stories of Carmelo. I think this was the Olympics or something like that. And they were going out and they was like, oh man, I was like, hey man, you know, Kobe don't never go out. Man, let's get him to go out. And it was like, hey man, Kobe, you know, I mean, we going out, man. Step up with the fellas. He was like, oh yeah. He's like, y'all know, we're gonna be at practice. We're gonna practice at 6. Well, I'm be there at 3. He's like, but you gonna go out with us? Sure. If you come out and work out with me at 3. Melo said, what?
Like, huh?
He's like, hold up, man. That type of we about to go out and party and drink. And Kobe was like, I will do the same thing with you.
Right.
But I'm at the gym at 3 in the morning.
That's right.
You gonna be there? Melo said, hell no.
Hell nah. Right.
That's different, bro. Like, oh man, I'm probably not gonna get to the crib till 3 o'clock in the morning. But you heard it from the other players.
Club workouts and So I mean, and I'm not saying he's wrong, right? This is completely how he sees it. This is how it works for him, and clearly it has worked for him, right? He's 5th all time in scoring. He's obviously a Hall of Famer. He's a 2-time champ, 2-time Finals MVP, all that. So it has worked for him. It's just so interesting that it runs completely opposite to what you've heard all the other all-time greats say in reference to the sacrifice that it takes to achieve that level. And really, it's not even just sports, right? We see that in everything, right? Like you see the people who are corporate titans and whatnot. For the most part, like their marriages and stuff fall apart and their home lives suck because they're spending, 16, 18 hours at the job and whatnot, turning it into what it eventually becomes and turning themselves into what they become. So it's very interesting that you hear this. I mean, we could go back throughout history. I'm not going to, but we could go back throughout history on every great person in whatever it is they're great at sacrificed a lot to get there. So, and again, not saying he's wrong, just a very interesting take. And I'm curious to know if the interviewer really pushed back on that and, brought it up to him in terms of the other guys and what they missed out on in their pursuit of greatness. I thought that was interesting.
I don't think KD articulates himself well.
Yeah.
I mean, he offers some insight. It's not that it's without description. It just seems like a PR nightmare every time he gets in front of a mic, bro. I did not think this is how his career was going to pan out.
Yeah.
And how this is the portrayal. When he was in OKC, he was my favorite player in the league, man.
No, he was never that for me.
He was my favorite player in the league. He, like, from a technical standpoint, I'm like, all right, this is how you build an NBA player.
Is it?
This is the shooting. For his height, his handle was good. The defense was getting better over time. The team construct was really interesting. I mean, he was really likable. And what made him less likable to me was the things he says, and less about like the game itself.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to let that mask like how I feel about his play, but even his play deserves scrutiny, and he doesn't like that. He's really not comfortable with critique.
Well, why does he think that being a player of the magnitude that he is and has, that critique is not going to come with that? Why does he feel that?
He literally wants an exemption. His personality shows me he wants an exemption from critique. He wants to be the highest order. He wants to be left alone. He's a victim in his eyes.
LeBron gets critique. right? Tons of it.
But
even
I think LeBron understands that.
He does, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking you. Why does KD feel like he's above critique?
I don't know.
Michael Jordan got critiqued. Kobe got critiqued. Dream got critiqued. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all of them, they all got critiqued. Why does he feel like he shouldn't? I'm just trying to understand this. I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I just don't get it. Say again, Transform.
No, I'm talking about Sid Bubba. Like, where's Steve when you need him? Like, I forgot he's the major KD.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
That's like the YD of KD of LeBron James. That boy gonna cape up for some Kevin Durant.
Loves KD.
He does love KD. Yeah. So the last quote I wanted to bring up, and then we can go ahead, if you guys are good, and open up the phone lines, is when asked about the identity he wanted from his NBA career, he said, "I just wanted to be Teflon as a player."
Teflon,
I don't understand what that means. Can somebody help me out? I really don't.
Bulletproof. Teflon.
I still don't.
Stone cold, like hard, like not hard, not easy to break, get through. But obviously, he's been
Teflon is non-stick.
That's what, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they line non-stick pans with Teflon, so you can slide your eggs around in there. That's why they call Don Gotti the Teflon Don, because the
Teflon Don, none of the cases ever stuck. He was able to slip and slide all over the place. Nobody could stop him.
That's what I'm like. I don't.
His articulation is, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
I guess somebody else was writing his freshman English papers at Texas, huh?
I mean, the man was dropping 30 a game. I don't think nobody else cared.
He sure was. No, you're absolutely right. You're 100% right.
Yo, I remember somebody asked him how much he bench pressed. I'm like, why would they ask that skinny ass dude that question,
bro?
Because NBA combine, he couldn't get up to 135. That's why.
But by looking, he doesn't lift weights.
Yeah.
But you could tell he can put the ball in the basket. You like,
right?
Man, you can put weight on him, man. Damn all that.
Yeah, for real.
And he came in and got to Seattle at the time and started cooking effectively immediately.
I think maybe what people thought was, because what was that, like 06 did he came in the league, maybe?
Braun was 03, Kevin Durant was 05, 06.
05, 06. Yeah. So that was still like a defensive, slow, dead ball era. So I'm thinking that maybe people were thinking that if he was weak, that he would get bumped off his spot easily and that people would, put the physicality on him and he wouldn't be able to handle it. That's why I think that was an issue.
07. I'll take that back. He was drafting 07.
Okay. That's when things were starting.
Seattle Supersonics.
For sure. But yeah, that's what I think. All right. You already open up these phone lines? Take a couple calls on this?
Sure.
Let's get it. All right. Your thoughts on Kevin Durant, his comments, how he wants to be seen, how he wants to be remembered in the league. Give us your thoughts. 904-219-8264. 904-219-8264. Let's get it.
Freaking Kevin Durant.
He's an interesting dude.
I'm just an interesting guy. You gotta get to know me. Like, I don't even know where you
are.
Hey, did y'all hear Blake Griffin impersonating him?
No.
Was it good?
It was spot on.
That's crazy. What up, Bruce?
What's going on with y'all fellas today?
What up, man?
What up?
What's happening?
Welcome back, Mr. Bryant.
How you doing, brother?
How you doing, brother? Okay, Kevin Durant, we all know. Kevin Durant soft for real, y'all. Your mama's boy. He ain't got no children. That's why he acts just like a little boy sometimes. Come on now. He's Twitter fingers, bro. He's got so many damn burner accounts. Every time somebody say something to him, it's obvious it's him. He's been caught about 5 times already. Truthfully, I don't think he's that great of a guy as far as a teammate. Yes, they won championships in Golden State by default. But it seems like every team we go to, with things not going well, he's ready to jump ship. He has no loyalty for sure in his blood. Yes, and the thing with him and Draymond, when Draymond called him a bitch, I mean, come on, bro. I mean, That make you want to leave a team where y'all probably possibly could have won 5, 6 rings. So the nigga called you a bitch. Brothers call each other, excuse my language. Brothers call each other bitches. You punk ass me. That's what we do as brothers and family.
Yeah, but make up. I agree with you, Bruce. But I think in terms of Draymond, like screaming that publicly on him in front of people and saying, you know, F you, we don't need you. You a B. We won before you, and we will, you know, like all that. Yeah, you know how Draymond is.
I mean, that's the truth, but wasn't that the truth? They
but
need him, but
true.
Hey, man, they have tough skin. Be stoic, like my man Steve say. You quit feelings a nigga. Call him, you're a bitch too. See my name, you're a bitch too. What you want to do? You want to fight in the locker room? Come on now. Yeah, you call me. Come on now. You jump shit because nigga called you a bitch. We don't need you. You know, in a moment of heated anger, he wasn't really thinking clearly then. Yeah, man. Like you don't want to be a leader. Oh, we all know that, Kevin, because every team you go to, you leave them. I mean, goddamn, we know you don't want to be a leader, Kev.
Can't lead from the back.
Yes. Like I could have had a dynasty in OKC. Every team you go to, be loaded. They ain't like you going to no scrubs. Man, he with the Brooklyn, they had on a super team. Him, Kyrie, James Harden. Unfortunately, injuries hindered that. But come on now. When the shit turned sour, we whine like a little punk to get up out of there. It's Phoenix. When things want to go the way, you whine like a little punk to get out of there. So he's real sensitive. He's one of the most sensitive pro athletes we have in sports, not just basketball. So, yeah, man. I don't know, man. Will he be missed when he's gone? To his, how can I say, to his personal fans, but not by the, not a basketball person he won't be missed, like a Durant or Cole. No, I don't know. He's your mama's boy. He got no kids. Come on, he acts just like it, you know? So, that's what it is, man. He that's it, like he always clean, he always say. So it's not really special that he acts the way he acts. You know, he's a big school kid. If you do what he wanted to do. Probably a damn near a billionaire, so.
He made a cool $500 million. Easy.
Just playing hoops.
See what?
Yeah.
That's a cool files, yeah.
Yeah.
You rounded off to the nearest goddamn 10. Shit.
And them Pearl sneakers always sell off the shelf.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he got good shit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about his heart and his mentality, always running when the ship start to sink. And nah. Other than that, man, thanks for letting me call it.
No doubt, Bruce.
Take care, brother.
All right, Bruce.
My man, Brian, shout outs to the Emerald Isle. What's going on, man? Good to hear from you. It's been a while. Hope everything is well across the water. Yeah, what up, Blue?
You can hear? In other words of KD, saying that he has a couple of more years, there's going to be a time when it's not my place and we're creeping closer to that. And it's crazy to think about as the season winds down. This is what I spent all my life doing every day. This is a part of my routine. This is what I center my life around, is the game. So to know that, having a handful of years, hopefully, left to do this, got to start getting prepared for the next phase. So I think that was Kevin Durant announcing that he at least got 2 years ago.
There we go.
Yep. He's nearing the end of the line, right? He knows his time is limited.
Yeah. That's crazy. We get like that before LeBron.
Crazy for real.
We talking about LeBron playing another 2 to 3 years
in Cleveland. That's right.
This man Durant
seriously
4 years after
everything has been going so well for weeks, and then you brought up this BS, bro. You know damn well that shit is not going to happen, bro. Take the next caller, bro. Take the next caller.
If anything, that man taking a $15-20 million deal to stay in LA. If I can keep this
or
one,
Boston,
if I can keep this one, I will rescind my trade if I can keep this version. If I can keep that version,
well,
I'm cool.
This is a version
for 15
before those Transformers.
If he would remain that version, that would be very interesting.
I was about to say, we've never seen this version before.
Yeah, we never seen it.
Never. All right. Okay, guys.
Robert Downey coming back to play Iron Man before Braun retire. Crazy work.
Crazy.
Steve Rogers coming back.
Bro, yes. Steve Rogers has come back.
Damn. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's go to the next topic, y'all.
We might get a new blade before we get LeBron retirement. This is crazy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This I thought was interesting. Enjoyed this. John Lucas II, former NBA player and head coach, talked about Kobe Bryant when he was in high school. And so I don't know how many of you guys have heard the stories and whatnot. Obviously, Kobe in high school was living outside of Philly, suburb of Philly, Lower Merion. He went there and he was, number one player in the country, blah, 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 blah. He used to work out with the 76ers when he was still in high school, junior, senior year, right? And so this was one of the stories that I heard, which was kind of crazy. So when John Lucas was running Philly, he was the coach and I think he was the GM. He used to have prospective draft prospects like wings and guards play Kobe one-on-one. So Jerry Stackhouse came for a workout and he had him play Kobe one-on-one, right? Obviously, this is pre-internet, pre-social media, all that. After the game, Stackhouse is like, hey, coach, that guy's pretty good. What position does he play on the team? And John Lucas is like, oh, that's Kobe. He's a junior in high school. Right. And then, of course, if you actually go look it up, you can hear the stories of Mad Max, Vernon Maxwell, talking about Kobe when he was in high school, how he used to, be going at it with NBA players, like really, going at these dudes. So that speaks to the type of player that Kobe was. And again, it was more so the skill set, obviously, and you can see by the thumb, smaller guy at 6'6", even at that time, he was still slim, right? Obviously, we saw Kobe, a combination of putting in the years in the weight room and, the natural growing into your body aging process that later on, he turned into a beast, right? But, he was slim. He wasn't as physically powerful and gifted when he was younger, but the skill set was always there. So anyway, discovered this podcast. Damn, I can't remember the name of it. I should have written it down. I am so matter of fact. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I think I have it here. This was No, I don't have it. I apologize. But longtime Sixers play-by-play guy. He has a podcast and he does a lot of things with like people who played in Philly, people who came through Philly, so on and so forth. And he interviewed John Lucas, and he had some interesting comments to make about Kobe. Also interesting comments to make about LeBron when they were in high school. So I thought it was pretty cool. And I'm going to play that for you. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about it. Before we even get to that, had you guys heard any of this stuff about Kobe?
Not until you sent it.
Okay. Yeah. So, and that's the thing, right? Obviously, because LeBron, I think, was the first high school dude that we really got to see, right? That they really
television publicized it. Yeah.
Right. He was the first one they really put the magnifying glass on. And so we got to see him. And that's not to say, so it's always interesting when they talk about, LeBron is the most hyped high school prospect ever. And I'm like, is that really true? I don't know. Because
he was.
A lot of people don't know Kenny Anderson prior to LeBron was the most highly recruited high school prospect ever. Prior to him, it was Lou Alcindor. Like, it's just that.
But where was the hype?
Huh?
Where was the hype?
In the newspapers.
That's the problem.
In the newspaper. That's not a problem.
That relies on physical distribution.
Exactly. I got to go get a newspaper.
That requires time. That's like, I got to go and find that. Nothing's.
Yeah, but you got to think, who all reads the newspaper back then, Bruce? Adults. Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, it's the more hype because I'm put you on social media. I put you on TV. Who all gets to look at those things? Adults and kids.
Mm-hmm.
So the hype fell to me when I was 13 years old. No, 12, 11 years old when I found out about LeBron James. I was 11 and 12. I wouldn't have learned that via a newspaper. So the most hype is due to credit to the time that he got the glory. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I used to read the sports page every day. Getting on the train, I'll always pick up a New York Daily News and read that on the train. But anyway, not the point.
That's how I used to catch the Laker updates.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't staying up till 2, 3 in the morning.
I know, right? So anyway, let's hear what John Lucas had to say about these guys when they were in high school, most specifically Kobe. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Hey, isn't it true though, Luke, that you had him in a scrimmage, like you said, Rick Mahorn, some of the Sixer players, and he was the best player in the scrimmage?
He wasn't. He was close.
Okay.
He was close. He was right there. I mean, he was still developing, but he was close. You could see he would eventually be there. If you saw the upside, he would see that because he went from there to the I think it was ABCD camp up there, got the MVP that year. He was getting training 3 times a day with us, plus playing with his team. His high school coach did a lot for him. And so it was really good to see the growth of that. So I did that in Philly.
So real quick, do you hear what he said? He was getting training with us 3 times a day. A high school player is doing 3 workouts a day with NBA players and coaches. That shows you. So I'm sorry.
That's special.
Yes, that shows you 1, the ability, and 2, that Kobe had the mentality for it even back then, right? The Mamba mentality stuff came out. They put the name on it later, but clearly he had that the whole time. That's the crazy part. But let's continue with the clip.
And it was no rules at that time. Also did it in Cleveland when I coached the Cavaliers with LeBron James, and I got suspended for 2 games. Because I made the mistake of letting a media guy in there who wrote about the scrimmage. And I was reading something the other day, Mark, that all of the guys that were on my Cleveland teams, Carlos Boozer, Smush Parker, and all of those guys were saying, if he was in the league, he'd just be another average player. I thought they must have been out of their mind. See, he was by far. Now, the 2 of them, Kobe was more skilled at the time. But LeBron was a physical man and a special.
So pause there. This was a totally different topic, but it keeps getting back to the same thing, right? Have you noticed that when they talk about LeBron and Kobe, what do they always talk about? LeBron's physical gifts, Kobe's
work ethic,
skill set, and work ethic, right? So that's why, I don't understand why people, when someone says, and this is not about LeBron versus Kobe, if you want to hear that, you can check out the members only content that we did the other day. Join the channel.
Good video, by the way.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, so it's always this. It's been the same way with Kobe. It's always been about the skill set and the work ethic. Where with LeBron, it's about the physical gifts. So I'm going to say the same thing publicly I said in that members only content. Shout out to Nino, shout out to YD, shout out to you, Transformer. Just because it doesn't look as crisp or as pretty as Kobe, LeBron's insane physicality has allowed him to do the same thing. Not the same thing, but, has allowed him to have a tremendous amount of success through all these years. So even though Kobe is more skilled and may be the better player, LeBron didn't need to do all that because there was nobody who could stop him given the tools that he had. So shout out to y'all because that's what y'all been trying to tell me for all these years. Yeah. But, when
he didn't fix what wasn't broken.
Well, they did stop him for a long time, and then he started to address the skill deficit, and then all of a sudden he started winning more. There's no denying he was a better player in Miami than he was in Cleveland until 2009.
Yeah. Right.
He was a better player. He was fixing things that he was deficient in because the physical was not the only thing. He became a better shot selector. He became a more reliable jump shooter. He had better footwork. Defensively, he was more committed from 2009 until 2013, 14. I mean, it was clear he was becoming a better player. but not just on physical. And then in the back third of his career, he still held on to his prime as an offensive player when the skill was still improving. You know, me and Transformer agree. 18 was the best version of Bron because of the best version of his offensive skill. And his peak physical was in Miami. You know, and that was 4 years before that, 5 years before that, 6 years before that. All I'm saying is this. These guys all have to get to the same place. The pathway may be slightly different. LeBron's career arc different than Kobe's. And I think we can all agree on what we see between the two of them. You know, so here's the thing about John Lucas. He talked about how he coached the Cavs. Dude, the Cavs were a mess. The mentality of the Cavs, it was crazy. Darius Miles, it was just lobs and it was just messy. It was a bad era, and they were not happy about LeBron getting buzz, who hadn't done anything in the league. They took that very personally, like, oh, he's supposed to come in here and just fix everything.
I remember that.
And there was a lot of resentment towards
they're on wax saying that.
Yeah. So and that's why I think like there's some truth to the fact that there was a lot of hype and there was a lot of this and that and fanfare for him coming into the high school. But the Kobe era predates the ESPN era of promoting players. So Kobe was happening. So what are we talking? 95, 96?
Yeah,
96. He graduated.
96, he got drafted.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that predates 02 and 01 enough to where it was a different world.
Yeah.
You know, a lot changed in the turn of the century from 2000.
The technological boom in 2000.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's finish up this clip and then we'll get some thoughts from Transformer and then we'll open up the phone lines.
For skill and footwork, Kobe had the edge early. But for just basketball savant, LeBron James was really, really, really good at that age. So, you know, it's been an interesting, although my two teams were about getting the first pick in the drafts, it wasn't about winning at that time. I did get to see two of the best high school players that eventually went with Nike, which I've been a part of. I was Nike's third basketball client. So it was been a big part of for me with them and going.
So again, I think it's always so interesting the way when people talk about Kobe, and it's not like he wasn't athletic. We know he was. Now, was he LeBron? No, but he was super athletic when he was young. But it's always so interesting that people, the skill and the footwork and the interesting. Okay, and that's a young player that he's talking about. So, you know, I just think that's noteworthy. Transform.
Oh, was that the end of the clip?
Yeah,
I thought you were going right back to it. Yeah. But Lucas isn't wrong. He isn't wrong. You know, I mean, we were like, unfortunately, we weren't able to see Kobe Bryant in high school, right? We just hear the stories.
Yeah.
You know, obviously from players and coaches and teammates of his, but we saw LeBron in high school. Nobody could stop anything he could do. Jumped over you. My homeboy Darnell has a clip. He played against him in Akron of getting dunked on. He was like, man, I stepped over to try to go for the block. By the time I look up and I'm looking at the video, I'm like, bro, you just didn't even try. He was like, he was already in the air. What you want me to do in this clip? I'm like, jump, do something, foul him. He's already in the air. Man hand was already at the rim, and I'm sliding over nah, I got boomed on. Like, those are the things that you saw. So, you know, obviously, when Luka's talking about LeBron James being more of a basketball savant, he's including the fact that, I mean, the man could pass.
Right.
The man could rebound. Like, he was a physical specimen. His athleticism could carry a team. Like, who is it? Not Lower Marion. That's Kobe's team.
St. Vincent.
St. Vincent. Yeah. St. Vincent. And that can carry a team to a state championship over and over and over. Right. So you have those difference of opinions. And I like how he kind of kept it neutral. Like, Kobe was great at this, didn't poo-poo LeBron on it.
Right.
But Bron was good at this, and he didn't poo-poo Kobe Bryant. He was like, these are two totally different young guys that we saw greatness from a different perspective from Kobe, and then I saw it from a different perspective for LeBron James. Both of these guys would have been number one picks if they would have got the same treatment as far as the media and ESPN that LeBron James would have got, in his opinion. And I'm kind of, summarizing it for myself, but he, like I said, he isn't wrong. He isn't wrong. Sneak.
I agree. I think that's exactly what it is. I think it's just a different day. So we got to see more of LeBron's kind of emergence as a player.
Yeah.
And actually, because LeBron's gift was physical, he gets to impact the game immediately.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So because physical is impactful on multiple levels across the entirety of a game. Meanwhile, the skilled moments may be momentarily just like, here and there. So, and the other thing about Kobe, I mean, this is forward looking. They were not saying this guy is going to be the next guy. Not everybody was, and he was benched and he was behind Eddie Jones. And it was just,
a great player. People forget Eddie Jones was a dog.
Eddie Jones was an all-star caliber player. He was but I'm just saying, like, Del Harris had a way of doing things, and it was to the dismay of Kobe.
I don't start
and
with
Kobe knew he belonged in the lineup because he was already working with pros.
Yeah, right. For sure. So he's like, I can do this, but yeah, it's some misguided sense of principle. Quick side note. Quick side note, Celtics and the Timberwolves play at 8 on NBC. So after this, y'all can go over there and watch that. But my other side note is, it's interesting. On ESPN, there's an article by Brian Windhorst called LeBron in Miami, where he was at his career best.
Career best?
That's what Windhorst said.
Was it because he won the back-to-back titles?
I'm just saying what Windhorst said. I'm not going to sit here and read the article. I'm on the show with y'all. I just happened to see that.
Oh, you haven't read it.
What's the brief?
No.
The brief statement?
Say again.
What is his brief statement?
It says LeBron in Miami, where he was at his career best. I just brought it up because you guys always talk about 2018 in Cleveland.
Well, I mean, but as far as a career,
he was in Miami. I think he was just.
Yeah, I mean, he got the MVPs and the titles. So I mean, as far as his best part of his career, that's true.
Yeah, that's my
thought. He got the biggest accolades of them all.
Right.
Championships, the MVPs, best player in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he made it to the finals 4 consecutive times, winning 2.
Yeah.
So I'm not. If it's phrased like that, then he ain't wrong.
But think about it like this, Transformer. If I am a guy who likes to pass the ball as much as I score, which LeBron is, right? Yeah. He likes to pass as much as he scores. If I'm that and I go and join a guy who literally was the number 1 on his team and a third guy who was the number 1 on his team, why the hell shouldn't I have a career moment where it's like incredible?
True.
How do you not have career years? I don't know.
Yeah. I gotta read this article, Bruce.
All right.
I want to see where
I just thought I would bring it up. All right, let's take a couple calls on this one. Love to hear you guys' thoughts on Kobe and what he was in high school, and obviously I would like to hear some people's thoughts on why, when it comes to Kobe, they always reference the footwork and the skills and the finer aspects of the game. But with LeBron, it's because most people, for whatever reason, are going to say that, LeBron is better than Kobe, and that's fine. But I just want to get, because I know how.
What is he better at him then?
What?
Who? LeBron better than Kobe in?
Yeah, what is LeBron better at than Kobe?
Athleticism.
But is that something to be better than? You're just saying he is more athletic.
Yeah,
he is more athletic, right?
That's something you have or you don't. You can't gain athleticism.
Okay, so what basketball thing is LeBron better than Kobe?
I think people would say he's a better passer.
Drive with a basketball, but that's athleticism.
Yeah. Yo, let's take this call. Nino, what up, man?
What's going on, man? I'm trying to hit y'all guys out a little bit.
All right, do it.
Nino.
Try to give y'all some comments history we missing out on.
Sure.
If you go back to it, and they asked Kobe these questions about one-on-one, right? And Kobe's answer was, me all day.
Oh, for sure.
But what did he say? He said,
that's what I do.
Brunmore, Magic Johnson, 5-on-5. That's his game. My game, one-on-one, that's my thing. So when you talk about footwork, all that goes hand in hand with one-on-one play, being able to get the shot off, the step back. That's not Brun's strong suit. You done seen Brun do a few moves, but that ain't his strong suit. But his ability to know where the help is coming from, being big and strong, fast, to blow, and having the handle to blow by a man at 6'8", and know where the help is coming from. Reading defenses. That's 5-on-5 versus one-on-one play. So when you say like a skill level is when you say more skills, let's be honest, we don't really count passing. For us pure basketball player, we know passing is very important. So we see KD get double teamed, and we see how he look most of the time when he get double teamed.
KD isn't a high IQ player either.
Now to Kobe's point, sometimes Kobe knows, 1,000 times Kobe know where the thing come from. That don't mean he gonna throw it. But if he trusts you, he gonna throw it. If he trusts you now, he know where it's coming from. So that'll separate Kobe from KD. KD could score. Kobe got the knowledge. Okay, it's like this. Kobe could do what Bron do, right? That's just not his thing. Bron could do what Kobe do. That's just not his thing. And they can't do it as good. But it all comes into winning, right? MJ needed Pippen to win for him to do Pippen roles. You don't need to do MJ roles. MJ good for 40. But you still need somebody to do the Pippen role. Bron is like a souped-up Pippen, but when he got a Kyrie, he dangerous. So it's all basketball. So when we talk about skills one-on-one versus playing a 5-on-5 game, and I know y'all know this, y'all appreciate it, I heard y'all talk about it. But what we want Wemby to do, see, this is what I'm saying, this is why most people are hypocrites. Not y'all, I hear y'all say it all the time. We know you can dribble, Wemby. We know you can dribble, and we can shoot a three. But you're 17, buddy.
Right. 8 foot.
That's what I get Bruce. That's why Wemby would listen to Bruce. We understand you all the skill. They're gonna say, hey, you might not be that skilled like a larger one. That's hard to do. But man, try to be, listen, you're 7 foot. Get the ball in the post. We want him to try a little old school. Please, beg him. I believe you can score 60 points on turnaround, bro. They play small ball, Bruce, transformer.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know this ain't about Wemby, but I just can't help it when y'all talk about Kobe and y'all talk about Kobe with the skills and Bron using his athletic ability. And think about these guys today don't put it all together. Everybody won't be super skilled. Kobe was skilled, but Kobe was made the athletic too, right? And I think that's what Bruce, because I'm thinking about it, so I want to give credit. I think they not putting it all together. Like Bruce said, Bruce's favorite line is they traded one for another. It's time to put both of them together, man. He's big and strong and fast, but it's time to use the fundamentals, man.
Heard of a Kobe? Stop. Go ahead.
See that, and y'all be able to test it. How fundamental Kobe was, right? Not just skill. Kobe was fundamental.
Yeah, for sure. Super fundamental.
Yeah, but that's all I got, man. People need to use both for sides. If you got the stuff like when to use that, but you still practice your skills like being.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's a cold show, man. I'm tuned in.
Yeah. I know you tuned in. It's all an NBA show. I know you tuned in, Nino. I know.
I mean, hey, now look, Rick, I'm gonna call in later, but I wanted to say, because it's been another topic y'all been discussing as far as media coverage for basketball and baseball. And I told y'all that if basketball don't tighten up, baseball and all them is true, because baseball done went away from they old man stigma, and they working together now. They done changed everything, let them showboat a little bit.
Yeah.
Viewership is up in baseball, right?
I'm a baseball fan during the postseason.
Yeah,
The season is just way too long for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hockey's the same way. Hockey playoff hockey is crazy.
Basketball is gonna get passed up, and I'm gone. If they don't, they need to listen to. We need to listen to Bruce and them too, and find a median that's good with the game. And if we don't, it's gonna be trouble.
Yeah,
I'm going, man.
Appreciate you, Nino.
Appreciate the call, Nino. Thank you, brother.
All
right.
We got to take a trip down memory lane and Wax Museum, bro. Let's go.
Mr. Brian Harkin. Solid list, but it's obsolete.
Here we go.
Very solid list, but it's obsolete.
That's what happened. He doesn't have Wilt on the list.
That's the problem.
He doesn't have Wilt in his top 10.
Got to be in the top 5, bro.
Correct.
Got to put Wilt in that top 5. That's everything else. I'm cool. You know what I mean? The Kobe Bird thing, that's just a personal thing. But Wilt top 5 somewhere in there.
Got to be.
Got to be. You got to put him in there.
Yeah.
Good list, though, bro.
Yeah, no, it is a good list.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's take it to the next topic, y'all. All right. The truth about LeBron James. Dun, dun, dun.
Now, was this a double pun?
Bro, listen. Every 60 days, Paul Pierce says something about Bron, bro.
Doesn't he?
Every 60 days.
Yeah.
Bron haunts him. Bron haunts him. He's like, no, I got to talk about it.
Well, he did get the one, right? He got the one
I was about to say, like, Bron came in. So by the time he got to really deal with Bron in the playoffs, he's already what? Year 10? What was that? 08? So that's year 10 already. So Bron is hitting his stride and Paul Pierce is now starting to get old. But look, Paul Pierce has to know, like, no matter what people think, I know I gave Bron work. So, you know, at the end of the day. But yes, he does every now and again come back and say something else. So, what is it? The No Fouls Given podcast, Paul Pierce and Danny Green. So this is so interesting. Like, how many podcasts is Paul Pierce on now?
7.
He's on a lot.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. But I'm not mad at him at all.
Focus.
So thank you, Trace. I appreciate you. Yeah. Okay. So the No Fouls Given, I like that name, by the way, with Paul Pierce and Danny Green. They had some interesting commentary regarding LeBron James and him still being around and doing the amazing things that he's doing, obviously in regards to the GOAT debate. So we have some sound on that. But before we get to it, we give a little bit of background. Obviously, Danny Green played with LeBron in Cleveland. Sneak, did they win a championship together?
Yes, they did.
Danny Green was on that team, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes, he was.
No.
In the bubble? Yeah.
16?
No. And then the Lakers. He said in Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland.
Yeah, he won it with the Lakers.
Okay, so you played with him twice. Okay.
That's why when you said Cleveland, I was like, no to Cleveland because he was drafted in Cleveland.
I'm sorry.
Him and Shannon Brown were drafted together in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then they both ended up in LA somehow.
So he played with LeBron twice and won a chip.
He played against LeBron in the finals as well.
Part.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I didn't hear the Cleveland.
Right. So that's a former LeBron James teammate on a couple of different occasions. Yeah. And then, of course, Paul Pierce, you know, I'm not going to call it a rivalry because LeBron obviously is the better player between the two. And LeBron, beat him more often than not. So I don't know if you can call that a rivalry, but maybe a little bit of a personal kind of something, but not.
It was a quick 2 to 3 year thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 to 3 years.
So yeah, Paul Pierce, he used to go at it with LeBron. And so they were discussing LeBron on a recent episode of the podcast, and they had some interesting things to say. So let's go ahead and let's hear the sound on that, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss it.
But and then again, even if LeBron wins a championship this year, and if he wins another one and he gets to 6 rings, if we consider LeBron behind Jordan, if LeBron wins 2 more rings with the Lakers, I think you still couldn't put him ahead of Jordan. Because you got to look at the role he's in now.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
Because if he's the third best player on the championship team and
It's
he
not
has
the
6
same.
rings,
It's not the same as 6 Finals MVPs.
Yeah,
it's different. And I mean, I think even LeBron, he's probably one of the most confident guys. Even he knows nobody's gonna. The people that aren't gonna put him ahead of Jordan, there's nothing he can do now.
Yeah,
that's gonna put him ahead.
If he wins 2 championships with the Lakers and got Finals MVP in both of those,
yeah,
it makes the argument much more.
I think if he gets one,
he has 6 Finals MVPs.
I think if he gets one, championship with the Lakers, because nobody's banking on them winning a championship.
That's not possible.
If he gets it done with one and gets a Finals MVP,
winning him getting it done.
I'll put him above Mike.
Luka getting it done, bro.
Again,
it wouldn't be LeBron doing it.
Mind you, again, we're talking about the Lakers winning a championship. That's not something
that's fair. I guess people would just crown it anyway.
We're saying if was a, you know what I'm saying, like,
I feel you.
You know what?
For shits and giggles.
I'm gonna tell you what LeBron has done. He's made being the GOAT unattainable.
I think we can, because he's about to jump into something different that I want to talk to about on a different piece.
Okay.
Let's talk about what he just talked about so far.
Sure.
Oh, that wasn't meant for me to go first, but I'll go first anyway.
Please do. Something to say about it. Okay.
No, they're not wrong. I said this before. Where you have LeBron currently, that's not going to change.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing he does from year 2018, 2020. Let's say 2020. That was the bubble championship.
Mm-hmm.
From that point on out, where you have LeBron is where you have LeBron. That ship has sailed. No, he's not going to win Finals MVP. Do you see number 77?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way he's winning Finals MVP unless he somehow turns back the hands of time. At this point, that boy got to get tested every game. If he starts dropping 35-5 again,
right,
in a final series, would be crazy, right? At that point, he's probably the greatest old man we've ever seen in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
We'll definitely have to say that. But where you have LeBron James at this juncture of past 2020, nothing he does, championship or not, he can go win 3 more as being the Scottie Pippen to Luka Doncic. You're going to have him where you have him because one is not going to be a Finals MVP. He didn't lead the team. Luka did. Luka's the top 3 in MVP voting, not LeBron during the season, right? He's 41 years old. The expectation of him doing so shouldn't even be there. But we understand he's a great player, so we're going to give him the kudos of winning that championship, but it's not going to change anything.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Yeah, this is awful. This is one of the worst clips we've ever played on this show. These guys are terrible. I mean, it's just not good, bro. It's so unenjoyable, bro. Listen, it's not good at all,
man.
But I get what we're doing here with respect to the concept. So I'm with Transformer, man. I mean, what was he going to possibly do as the third fiddle?
My bad.
Yeah, I didn't think I said anything that profound yet.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'm with Transformer, man. I don't think anything could really happen unless he was to average 30 a game, win a Finals MVP, and be the best player on the team, which is not going to happen. Oh no, they see you, Yasmin. Oh no, they see you. They see you. Yeah, I'm with you, Transformer. I think you're spot on with this one. Absolutely.
Yeah. Bruce?
Yeah, no, I agree with you guys. Man. Hey, look at the Sneeds.
Look at the Sneeds.
Yes, the Sneeds.
Look at the misses of breaking them down.
Right.
Next.
No, I
got the whole fam down here, man. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi, salam.
Everybody says hi, Baba. Where'd you get this cool hat? You went to Burger King?
Yeah, we went.
Have it your way.
I have it.
They still got those.
Remember those back in the day, Transfer? You get the crown,
the gold ones.
You get the crown. Yeah, the gold ones, yo.
You're the GOAT. Put the crown on.
You know what? He's in Ohio and his is like scarlet and gray. What is that?
Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah,
That's great. Oh, Ohio State's on the front. Wow.
There you
Wow.
knew it. Wow.
Wow.
That's cool. But no, you guys make great points, and I do agree with that, because for me, LeBron there's nothing he can do to pass Jordan. First of all, there's nothing he can even do again in my top 5. He just can't. But that's a whole different thing. I don't have him there, and that's just how I see it. And you guys are right. I think most people are very dug in and very entrenched, and because he can't, to your point, be the main guy on championship teams anymore, even if they win chips.
Yeah.
He's beyond that. So that's the other thing. And all this adding to me doesn't do anything. So,
they lost.
Yeah. All right, let's continue with the clip.
Now.
Yeah.
Because like when you look at, he put a wall in front of Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because to like be the GOAT, that means you have to be better than LeBron. Nobody's gonna be better.
It's just hard to envision it.
Like even if
it's hard to envision.
Like if Wemby won 6 championships, you're gonna be like, well, he's not better than LeBron because LeBron statistically is just so much better than everybody. So he's created this.
Yeah.
This
around
Jordan. He's a whole barrier.
Yeah, man. Like I think it's an accomplishment in itself that people have to at least consider the argument that you're even on that level.
Question first.
He'll be in the G League.
They are.
Yeah, you used to play with LeBron. Why do you think he's still playing?
I think because he can. His body's allowing to, and he, wants to be the greatest and consider the greatest. And I feel like a lot of people won't ever put him in that category because of Mike and he hasn't won enough rings, so he has to do it with longevity and breaking other records. So it's like,
I think he's done.
He's pretty much broken on everything. Field goals made, minutes. We're
done with
4 more games. He passes Robert Parrish for games played.
He's gonna pass Robert. That's fucking
crazy. He's breaking damn near everything.
Yeah, he just
did. But his body's allowing him to. He's able to play with his son. You know what I'm saying? He does want to win a championship.
Does he really play with his son though? His
son's on the team. He gets to travel.
Okay.
But he does want to win another championship. And I think because he wants to be considered the greatest of all time.
What do you think he's playing for?
Some beautiful shots here.
My bad. I clipped that from the basketball show. But anyway, so here's the question though, right? So before I even get to the question, remember I said with the whole Bronny thing, it had nothing to do with Bronny. It was always about him. So somehow he could add that to his fake GOAT case. Did you hear Danny Green just now? Oh, he played with his son. I don't know what that has to do with supposedly being in
nothing.
Okay,
that's just a testament to his longevity. But I mean, that has nothing to do with as far as a greater player. Because is that a stat? Like, how do you measure that?
No,
like that you played with your son. No, that just showed that you was an Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, but remember when the whole Bronny thing came out? Remember I said that from the beginning.
Some people try to use it.
Yeah, some people are going to try to use it. So
it's a thing.
You got that. So here's my other question for you though. In terms of the stats, yes, the statistical dominance is going to be insane. I said this the other day. When Hakeem Olajuwon retired, he was the only player in history that was top 10 in 4 major statistical categories. LeBron is going to finish probably top 5 in like 3 or 4 of them, which is crazy. So I have 2 questions. First question is this. As astounding as that is, and boy, is it astounding. Got to give him credit for that. How come nobody's looking at it and saying he's compiling here? How come nobody is talking about that? They're just saying, oh, he's the oldest to do this and the oldest to do that. But it's clear that he's just hanging around to try and get more numbers. Why?
Because
yes,
everybody, with the exception of Michael Jordan, did it. Every player played multiple years past their prime to add on to get to these said lists, to get to these top 5, top 10 categories, right? Those years eventually added up to more points, more blocks, more steals, more assists, more of a lot of things. So if we want to sit and point the finger at LeBron and say he's stat padding and he's just adding on to the stats, 2 things can be true. Could be a yeah, right? But he's also doing it at a much, much higher clip than anybody else done in NBA history.
Got to give you that.
He's done it at a higher clip. I'm a huge Kobe fan. Kobe should have retired 2 to 3 years early.
Got to give you that.
He should have retired. Dirk Nowitzki should have retired 2 to 3 years early.
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett, Shaquille O'Neal,
Paul Pierce.
All of these guys played 2 to 3 extra years. With them final 2 years, more than likely playing in the single digits. I mean, points per game.
You think those guys were hanging around trying to stack numbers, though? Or were they hanging around paid or two because they love playing?
How can we say LeBron don't love playing? Right? I mean, the man is still averaging 20.
Yeah, I think I don't know this, obviously. I think for him, it's more about the numbers.
I mean, it could be both.
Yeah, it could be.
This man, most of his life has been spent in the NBA. More than half of his entire life.
That's the crazy part for sure.
He came in the league at 18. He's played 23 years.
Been in the league longer than he wasn't in the league.
Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy for sure.
That's crazy. So if I'm 100% positive, if Kobe was still averaging 20, he would have never retired. If he was still playing like this, I think Kobe would have played 22, 23.
I think he wanted to win, and if he felt like he wasn't in a position to win, he'd have hung it up. Because I think winning was.
If Kobe had the opportunities to be on a better team, or freaking the Bus family was freaking running a better franchise at the end of Kobe's career, Kobe would have played to about 22, 23. If he was at this level of sustained play. Because he stopped at 20 and like that was done. Shoulder injury, tore his labrum, tore his Achilles. It just started the load got too much for him. Pause.
Yeah.
LeBron's worst injury was what, a groin pull? That's it. The man's 41.
Yeah.
The worst thing y'all could do to him is pull his groin.
Right.
Can y'all slow this man down? So I'm a 50-50 you.
Okay.
It could be I'm going to keep playing this thing until they can slow me down and get all the freaking numbers. But I also love what I'm doing.
Okay.
I've been here for 23 freaking years. I got to wake up every day, same time. I have to complete the same eating regimen, the same training, the same workout, the same recovery, the same postseason, all of these things. This man, whole career, two of his kids are going to be grown adults by the time he retires or in the league. You have to have some type of care to bypass all that time and still doing it now that your youngest daughter is a great volleyball player and she's doing her thing. And that's happening. You got to have some sort of care to want to play this game and want to be a part of it. So I think it's 50-50. He's like, I dropped 30 the other night, shooting 12 for 13, and I barely had the ball. I can keep doing this. You know what I mean? So two things can be true. I did like how Paul Pierce kind of phrased it, because honestly, that's probably how it's going to be for the next generation or two. The wall around Michael Jordan, you got to go through LeBron first. If you want to be mentioned in any conversation as far as greatest of anything, you're going to have to go through LBJ, because this man's numbers, accolades, championships, nobody so far is close to that. And that's going to be a hard measurement to break if you don't have all of those things combined to be in the conversation, to sit at that table with Jordan and LeBron. It's gonna be a bit tough. So I did like how Paul Pierce put that in there. Pause.
No doubt. So one more question for you. All right. Yep. So you heard how they were talking about LeBron's got all the numbers, he's got the points and total field goals and all that, right? So we see he's got all those, no question about it.
Yeah.
Why don't people bring up he's also got the most field goals missed and the most turnovers? Why do people just conveniently leave that out when they're talking about all the things that he has?
Because they try to do it for Kobe too.
No, I remember them distinctly talking about all the missed shots for Kobe and all and whatnot. I distinctly remember that.
I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. The fandom. Okay. The fandom.
Okay.
So this is why I respect what y'all say when, we don't talk about that. And it's because I'm Bron fans ain't finna talk about that. Because us as Kobe fans, we didn't want to hear that shit when he passed Jordan.
But I'm not even talking about just the fans. I'm talking about the media too, right?
Yeah.
Because we just heard Danny Green talking about it. Well, why didn't you talk about the other part of it too? How you left that out? Not important, huh?
I mean, in a sense, it's like, okay, you want to celebrate something and you want to applaud something. And I want to keep it praise, but like, why should I try to throw in a poo-poo? Like, oh, well, you also took the most shots. Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like you don't want to be a double-edged sword. You just want to give them the props. Like, hey, man, you made this accomplishment, right?
Yeah.
Bam Adebayo. Like, bro, you made this accomplishment. Now we can sit here and poo-poo it like, oh man, you did take like 40-something free throws, but that's your accomplishment. We'll say that for another day. That's your accomplishment. You got 83 points. For LeBron, and I'm gonna try to put my LeBron fandom hat on. That's how they want to see it all the time. I take my LeBron hat off. It's like, well, okay, you're trying to
stop trying to be so objective.
Yeah, you're not trying to be too objective to be like, all right, well, he got the most turnovers.
Right.
He led the league in assists. When you pass the ball that many times, one or two things are going to happen. Or sometimes, in this case, both. When Kobe passed Jordan, I'm like, oh, yeah, he passed him up in numbers. But he also missed the most shots. True, but we're trying to celebrate my man. Congratulations, Kobe. Right? Let's move past that. So, man, it's like a double-edged sword to me.
I got you.
You know?
Okay. All right. Let's open up the phone line.
For defensive error than Jordan?
Depends on how you look at it, right? Because the 80s is one of the fastest, most offensive errors on record, right? Thanks to your Lakers and the Western Conference out there running up and down all the time. But showtime. But you know, but when you look at how things got slowed down in the 90s,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
Chief, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, guys?
Maintain
What's up? What's up, shit, mate?
Hey, girls away, my boys. Hey, girls away.
Hey, Bruce been cutting it off since you have been there, baby.
Hey, boy, I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back.
But Bruce.
Yes, sir.
Just really think about it. And after LeBron passed Robert Parrish,
yes,
in games played,
great achievement.
Great achievement. The boy got 23 seasons. Nobody else got 23.
Nope.
And he played. Did he play more games than Kareem yet?
Oh man, that's a good question.
He
probably
did that.
He probably.
Right.
I'm sure
he played
has.
more games. I think if he stayed in next year, he'll have the most wins in NBA history.
Really?
So you got a guy that, yes.
Damn. I didn't know that one.
Right. Now, me and your boy Sports Fitness, shout out to my boy Rob. Yeah. So he was like, LeBron didn't really do an Iron Man, he wasn't really doing Iron Man feat. He was like John Stockton. And I had to look at it. John Stockton played 82 games, 16 seasons, and I got him number 2 on my Iron Man list. But he did not play as many games as LeBron James and minutes on that body. You have to work hard to do what he did.
But in a more physical era, though?
Even in a more physical era. Let me tell you, I'm going to link this. Okay. I'm going to link it to it.
Okay.
Who is LeBron's trainer, Bruce?
I don't know who his trainer is. I've heard the name before, but couldn't say it off.
Mike Macinas. Do you know where Mike Macinas come from?
Nope.
I think he's overseas, ain't it?
He was an understudy of Tim Grover.
Oh, that's amazing.
And LeBron worked with that man 20 years.
Of course. Okay.
So a testament to his longevity and greatness, he used with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant the same guys that they use in their box to do that, to accomplish that. So I'm thinking the guy, it's hard not to consider the guy in the all-time great conversation. Whether I know a lot of guys can feel the way they feel about him, he this or he that, but we got to
check the marks off in what the guy accomplished, whether I like him or don't.
Correct.
So I think he deserves that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why this show is the most objective. We Fox News, baby. We fair.
Yeah, all right.
We fair and objective, baby.
Right.
You know, I warrant LeBron criticism as a fan, but also giving the accolades. But I think for this next generation, LeBron he made it hard for that next guy to be the GOAT. He did.
To be in the conversation.
To be in the conversation, you got to get past this guy. It's kind of like the old school video games and karate masters.
Yeah.
To get master, you got to beat the guy that's almost impossible to beat to even get to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I can see what old Paul Pierce is talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fair, man.
To add to your point, LeBron James is the current all-time leader in total combined NBA wins, regular season plus postseason, passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at 1,229 plus combined wins.
Right.
He's 33 games behind him on a regular season record.
Right.
So he could easily pass that next season.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then
that's just wins.
That's just wins. So it ain't too many guys when we think about the longevity. Well, and then here's the deal with PEDs, guys. I don't think he's going to get caught on PEDs.
Can't.
Because if I'm paying $1 million to do whatever to my body, I ain't going to need no steroids. Hell, I got the sleep chamber and everything else, so it's going to be hard unless he's making his own and they can't find it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But I also think like he can't get busted because when that ship goes down,
right,
the smoke behind everybody else.
Yeah,
Nike,
it's cooked.
The NBA.
Cooked.
Think about it, and obviously, let me be clear: we here at the Format Podcast are in no way accusing LeBron James of any performance-enhancing drugs. He has never popped in his entire career, so we're just discussing the topic. We are not accusing him of anything.
Correct.
That said, right? Let's just say hypothetically,
we won't get held liable.
Right.
I'm too poor. So.
That's it. So let's just say hypothetically, you have a player X, and that player has a bunch of records. That player's been playing 23 years, and that player pops for PEDs, right? Player X pops, and he's a superstar. The question then becomes, what does the league do about the records? How do they handle all of that? Like, it starts getting really, really messy.
You talking about a revenue drop?
Ooh.
You talking about all merchandise sale drop? You talking about, and then on top of that, what if he wants to go up there and he all of a sudden Nino Brown?
Yeah,
and
brother from the back,
light skinned brother in the back. He was on it too.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine if and it's just again hypothetical.
Of course,
he was to be like, Jesus did it too. Wow. Steph Curry, he did it.
I like to say, this man played dang near 3 eras. We forget the young LeBron had to play against, and he's going downhill in the paint against the KGs, Tim Duncan, all those guys, Chris Webber, Rasheed Wallace. So he didn't come soft, as Bruce would like to say. The young man had to come hard as a man at 18. And he had to do it in that era. And, but I like to give the era context. The 80s and 90s were tougher, so I really respect with those guys like John Stockton, MJ, with, the 82 seasons. He never really played 82. But he played a lot. He more than made up for him all them 8 years straight in the finals.
Oh, for sure.
So that's about it, guys. I'm going to try to keep it short, but I think the accomplishments he made as far as longevity, taking care of his body and checking off the check mark, he got his own new category that, okay, to even try to get to MJ, you got to try to pass this guy up.
No doubt.
And he ain't. So if he's on number 11 on some guy's list, Hope. Hope. If you can't pass him, who gonna go? Who can leapfrog over number 11 to get past his list?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, you're right.
All
Chief.
right, guys.
All right, brother.
Appreciate you, Chief.
Oh man, always a good call from Chief.
All right.
All right. Who was that called? I think Sean called. So if I missed you while Chief was on, go ahead, call back. Yeah, no, that was good. It's good.
Yeah, the whole Barry Bonds thing that's like night and day compared to LeBron. They didn't like Barry.
Ed Dog is so soft, always complaining about who likable and who not. Who cares?
The league does.
In the pantheon of greatness?
Likable.
No, the cult about the PD thing. And then also Barry Bonds' head grew 3 sizes that day.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yes, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yo, Transformer, in your line of work,
yes.
You could have spotted that from a mile away. You're like, that man is 33 years old. His head's getting bigger.
His head's getting
bigger. Where they do that at?
Like,
Sean from Cali, what up?
Hey, what's up, Bruce? What's up, Transformer? What's up, Steve?
What's cracking?
You guys have a beautiful Sunday.
Yeah, man.
You're supposed to have his stats looking better. I mean, he played about 43,000 years, man. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect? It's like saying, like, hey, if I was a burger stand and I have been consistently making burgers for 43 years, I'm supposed to, have a legacy about it. You're supposed to have a success story. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
so Sean, yes and no, man. I have to be objective here. What you're saying is funny, and I get where you're going, but the fact is,
I'm just keeping it being.
But the fact is, and here's the difference, and I have to be objective here. Despite the fact that I do believe he's compiling, hanging around to stack numbers, nobody else has been able to do it at this age. Like Robert Parrish, what was he averaging? Like 2 points a game in year 22? Like Vince Carter was averaging 6 or 7 points a game in year 22.
He wasn't contributing to winning at all.
Yeah, these dudes were hanging around, but they weren't doing anything. So the difference is, as much as I want to agree with you, and I do agree that LeBron is hanging around to stack numbers, he's getting the numbers to be able to stack them. So we have to be able to see both sides of that. Go ahead, brother.
I respect that. I respect that you're trying to be on the objective stance, but I mean, hey, at the end of the day, we will see. We will see. Somehow, some way. Somebody about to be whistleblowing.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. But yeah, LeBron, was able to adapt. Now, I will give some pushback about him like being an Iron Man. I don't believe with despite all his accomplishments, I don't consider him an Iron Man.
How not?
He has been missing a lot of games, even when despite all the game totals. Let's just say even throughout this whole Laker tenure, he has been missing a lot of games despite the fact that, we could give this praise. The dude missed about 40 games, sometimes 50 games. And yeah, he had, there's sometimes injuries. But here's the thing though, he also does low management. He also at times ducking games. I cannot consider him like the Iron Man title just because, I see the game totals, but I also see when it comes to seasons, like the consistency is wobbly, but hey, we will see,
We will.
Because this is just ridiculous. I just gotta be like, I'm just saying, this is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was about to say, I get the praise, you have for all those years cumulatively, you have able to pass mostly everybody among all top five stat lines. But at the end of the day, if this thing ain't looking clean, something is going to happen. In my opinion, I think that LeBron could have just retired years ago and, duck away, but he's overstaying his welcome. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
he's got to have the attention.
How much more? I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, he needs that.
The media, in my opinion, are more responsible than even the league because they are the ones who gas them up on that true level.
Mm-hmm.
They the ones that day.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh yeah, that's all I got. So I'm about to move on. Let's move on to the next topic.
All right, no doubt, Sean. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the call.
Yes, sir.
No problems.
All right, brother. Good call from Sean. All right. Let's go.
Shout out, Mr. Damien. What's going on, Mr. Damien?
What up, Bruce?
How y'all feeling tonight, man? I'm sick of y'all, man, shitting on my man LeBron on this damn panel. Why is y'all? Shut up, hold up. Why is LeBron James? Well, first of all, I want to say this. LeBron James is not the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. LeBron is the alpha and the omega, baby. Let me say this. Mainly for my man Bryant, who's a well-trained physical trainer. I mean, great guy, great health guy. Why is LeBron being penalized for being in tip-top shape at the age of 41 still balling?
I'm not going to penalize him. I give him kudos for that. That's hard to do. Never been done.
Seriously, man. He's actually being penalized for not, like, basically, he fell off defensively. He lost a step or 2 steps defensively. He locked up when he got to, just put it like that. But why is he being penalized for putting up great numbers? Still at the age of 41. Still playing well. Still putting up 30 or 12 or 15 shooting. Why is he being penalized for that, man? It's bad, man. And these guys that once played against him that Paul Pierce, he used to give that work. They don't like each other to give each other work. I'm reiterate that. Okay? Why should LeBron? I had to sit back and think, hear y'all guys talking, these callers talk, man. Why should LeBron retire when he's still effective? It's not like he's out there being looking sloppy. He's basically Mr. Bryant. He's basically being penalized for being a physical specimen still at the age of 41, bro. Look at all the legends who played into their 40s, averaging 2 points a game, 6 points a game. Understand what I'm saying? Why, bro?
I got it.
That's not fair. He's putting up numbers. He's still effective. He's still contributing to a winning basketball team. That's not fair, man. To penalize him for still being in tip-top shape at his age. And he can still play. No, he shouldn't retire. I had to think about it. Why should he retire and he's still playing youthful, spry, happy? Why should he retire, bro? He still got a lot left in the tank. I seen he was out there scrubbing it up. Not doing nothing. Bullshitting. But these guys are winning. He's still a part of a winning organization. And he's playing at an all-star level at the age of 41. God damn it, man.
Wait, what I missed? What happened?
Oh, it's crazy. LeBron should retire this. LeBron should retire that. Oh, LeBron not retired because he's trying to erase Jordan legacy. He's trying to get the GOAT debate with legacy. Okay, all right. Who don't? Even Mike said this years ago. Be greater than me. What's wrong with LeBron looking up to his? I want to pass his will to be greater than his idol. Even Jordan said this many years ago. Be better than me. Well, try to be. What's wrong with it? That he want to be the greatest of all time. What, you want to be the greatest of all time in your field? It's not like he's disrespecting Mike wanting to be the GOAT. And stop this, man. We got to stop this bullshit, man. LeBron playing great. He's in physical tip-top shape. He's still playing. He's still balling. He gonna retire when he feel like it. But at this time, he's nowhere near close to retirement. If you truly think about it, I know we're sick of seeing him. It's LeBron fatigue. I get it. But until he basically drop off the face of the earth, he's still gonna contribute to wherever he go. And he's being penalized for it, and it's not fair, man. All right, thanks for letting me call, fella.
Hey man, good call. Shit, that was passionate. Young disciple, where you at, bro? You got
to say he's Bruce is substitute Glazer today. He's substitute Glazer filling in for YD.
That was I mean, what's the Stupids?
Oh,
he said it coming with the Stupids. The Stupids podcast, man. That was your co-host. That boy held it down. I was led astray, ran amok. But I agree with some of the stuff he said, but just not as passionately. Like, I don't love him how you love him. I'm love him like you love him.
Nino, what's good, brother?
What's going on, man?
Nino's back. What up, Nino?
I need to read y'all brain on something.
Okay.
Because in my opinion, Bruce talk about love the game, right?
I talk about what?
To me, love the game. Because to me, 1 or 2, right? Beat Kobe and Bron. We know that for what they done and was able to learn from MJ. But my question is, did MJ really, really love, not just, when I say the game, I'm not just talking about in between the lines. Everything that came with it. Because now, if these stories are true, and people say they true, now this dude say, this a testament to MJ. MJ will get dropped off at the bar. Go have him 4 beers, come back, drop 50, and be on the head side, you know. So what if, because people my age don't really do the work, they don't really know MJ history. Like, Bron is a freak, right? Well, y'all can't get away with it, though, because MJ was a freak. MJ was no normal, man, MJ jumping and running fast. They say MJ was one of the fastest players in the league, 6'6".
Yeah, but
the time was 6'6" was playing the 3 and 4.
Yeah, but did you also hear what Kenny Smith said about him? That it wasn't just the athleticism. He's the most fundamentally sound player ever.
No, I ain't saying that. I ain't talking about the skill set.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying like the God-given ability. What we're talking about is what if MJ, which he didn't have an MJ to look up to though. But what if he took care of his body like Kobe and Bron? Now you can tell Bron a fake drinker. He drank, but you can tell he a fake drinker. I look at them cups. That ain't no drinking cup.
He's really a wine. He's a wine drinker.
Look at bro. Yeah, he's a wine drinker.
Yeah.
MJ real hood, bro. You look at MJ cup. MJ can have a half a cup.
That boy, 3 Hennessy's deep.
But then that cognac.
MJ be lit. MJ really drinking, you know. So what if MJ? What I'm getting at is, I believe MJ was the same kind of athlete like Bron and Wilt. You know, Wilt. They said Wilt could have played when he was 42.
Yeah.
They said Wilt could still dunk and everything.
The New Jersey Nets were trying to get Wilt back in the NBA in his 50s, in the early 80s.
Oh, so that's a true story then.
Yeah, that's real.
That's why he belongs in everybody's top 5.
Some guys is different, right? Some guys, everybody's not the same. Like, everybody talk about T-Mac. T-Mac can't really, he could have probably helped, a little bit of help in the injuries, but his body ain't like, his body wasn't like Kobe.
Nope.
Kobe's body at the end was a little different, but Kobe was working. Kobe, MJ, Bron, Will, like Shaq. What if Shaq took, Kobe told y'all if Shaq took care of his body half the way Kobe did.
Man, you talking about a freaking streak?
Oh boy.
We talking about a possible 4-peat.
Thank God.
Like Wemby, right? Wemby worked to get that work. Wemby worked for every piece to get what he like to make his body that way. His body not typically built that way.
Right.
He put on all that muscle and he had to train for that body. Even if Shaq had to work, what? Give us another guy, y'all, real quick. What I'm getting at. So people thinking, like, I want people to see what can happen when you take care of your body. Like
Zion Williamson.
We not talking about normal guys. Who that?
Zion.
Perfect.
Joel Embiid.
Perfect example. Well, Joel, I think his body just ain't no good.
That too. But he also
he
early on he didn't do that too.
That man was eating burgers on the freaking sideline.
Oh, see, that ain't you don't get none of it. Zion Williams had the blueprint. What I'm saying, these young guys got the blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
Had it.
And this is where I'm going with it. So I'm really trying to get off the GOAT debate as much because MJ told it. MJ really made us feel bad about this. Most of us that they really love the game.
Not for me.
Didn't he break it down?
I mean, he broke it down the way it should have been broken down. There is no true GOAT.
I didn't play Oscar.
There is none.
Think about it, MJ really told y'all, hey, I did. He MJ basically made us feel better. He said, I did my job basically he said this. Now I'm gonna break down what he said. You don't got no Kobe and Bron if I don't come through the door. And KD's if I don't come through the door.
Yeah.
I just dropped my head when he said it like, damn, we discussing this. So the blueprint comes before what MJ say, the blueprint comes from the guy before. So I ain't got no more diss on MJ, bro. Which I never did. Now I know MJ was a bad boy. So what I'm saying, what I'm gonna leave it, we gotta start back giving it up for the guy that did it beforehand, bro. And we gotta give it like that. That's how we gotta do it, bro.
Thank you.
That's it.
You got this how we gotta do it. Hey, maybe MJ is the GOAT, cause he broke it down. Everybody get into it. MJ just come through say his thing. And he was smooth, man. Something about that guy in the man. I heard what y'all talking about. He didn't get animated or nothing. He's just smooth. I think so smooth talking nigga.
That's because he 3 Hennessy's deep, bro.
He was deep. You can tell he be loaded.
Bro,
feeling loose.
Michael Jordan ain't never sober, bro.
Oh, okay. So
his eyes always red as hell, bro.
Magic didn't drink and smoke, but we know what he was doing. That's why he was always smiling. That's why he was always smiling. All right, Dino, appreciate the call, brother.
We know what making Will. All right, yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, brother.
That's the greatest player ever.
He's like, I may not be able to get to Wilt, but I'm going to try.
If there is a true GOAT, Wilt been that man for such a long time.
Everybody trying to live vicariously through the ghost of Wilt Chamberlain.
20K?
20,000.
20K?
20,000
during a 50-point per game season. Get the hell out of here, bro.
You were talking about how Magic was smiling. If you notice, Wilt always got that lifted smirk thing going on.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
Bro, that's the one.
Yeah.
But yeah. Good conversation, though, man.
Yo. All right, let's take it to the final topic. Sneed.
Yeah, man.
Take it home for us, brother.
Yeah, man. MVP race in the NBA. I think we actually have some clarity for the first time in a long time.
Ooh.
I think we have a clear, I call it a hierarchy. I think there's clarity to it. To me, obviously there's the game requirement for the MVP considerations and all NBA and all those different awards that they do. So that's where everything starts. But once you have that requirement and you're tracking to get all those games, it's pretty clear to me that you have SGA at the top, and he's kind of been there all season.
Yeah.
The early discussions was him or Joker, right? Joker gets injured. It really kind of puts him behind the 8 ball in terms. Yeah. So, but here's the thing. The Nuggets ain't doing a lot of winning. They're mediocre right now. So to me, he continues to stay back in this race. And if I'm looking at the standings, I think there's a case for Wemby to be ahead of Joker, in my opinion. I think what Wemby is doing for his San Antonio Spurs is very impactful to their record. 3 games behind SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
That's good.
I don't know if the Spurs will catch the Thunder. The Thunder are probably going to keep winning, and the Spurs can keep winning too, but the Thunder could still finish ahead of them. I hope they don't select the MVP just based on team record. I want it to be a piece of it. But I think we actually need to entertain Mr. Luka Doncic.
Oh, don't do it. I'm
as
going
an
to go get my
MVP
jersey.
candidate.
I
think we have to bring him in, right?
I'll be back. I'll be no, I'm out. Hold on. No.
I got to bring him into this conversation because we've lost a couple of guys in this ranking. Cade Cunningham, unfortunately, has suffered from a collapsed lung injury that is going to set him back possibly long enough to where he may not have the game requisites. So that automatically catapults Luka into the discussion of being in the top 3 or 4. So it's Victor Wembanyama, in my opinion, at 2. I still think SGA 1. So I think Wemby at 2, and then I think Luka at 3. I think you bring Nikola Jokic back, and I think Kate's probably not going to get the games because they said he's going to miss several weeks. Well, there's only there's less than 15 games left. So if he's missing weeks with an undisclosed, yep, there it is. Tell it, show him, Transformer. Yes, absolutely. He belongs in this conversation. Here's why. Here's what Luka has done in the last month. 60-point games, 50-point games, 40-point games. 30-point game is automatic because he's averaging like 33 a game.
Yeah.
His defense is greatly improved. The team is winning, right? They've got a 9-game win streak. I think they've won 16 or 17 of the last 18. Okay. And then the team is winning through him. Like he's knocking down game-winning shots. And this team has a new identity, a new culture, and it's a culture of winning. I have to put Luka into this.
Oh, he's
even if it's not as number 1, even if he can't win the MVP, I'm still giving him the honorable mention.
I'm fine with that.
He's creeping up into the Wemby territory, but it's unfortunate what's happened for Cade, and then for Joker, I don't know if he's 100% or if it's just whatever's been going on with the fitting, but I think there's a hierarchy here. I think it's SGA, I think it's Wemby, and I think it's Luka knocking on the door.
Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I got, man.
So we're just, and this is not about.
This is what JB disappeared, bro.
I was about to say we're really just forgetting what this dude has done all year, and
if Tatum was still back, Bruce, you know what I would be pushing right now? It'd be SGA, and then it would be JB. Brown. But Tatum's been back for about a month.
So wait. So because Tatum is back, now we're gonna punish Jaylen Brown for that?
What am I supposed to do?
Jaylen Brown is still working. It's not like Tatum came back and he fell off.
It's not that he fell off. It's just now the rules have changed for JB.
But I totally get what you're saying. What you're saying makes a lot of
sense. Because the way that JB got in this discussion, Bruce, was because he was carrying without Tatum.
Right.
Now, if I take away that element, now it's just JB doing JB things.
Yeah, but let's look at it this way, right? Let's say the Celtics, who it appears will end up being the number 1 seed in the East, right? Could be
it's no foregone conclusion.
Right. But I think that we can – there's a good chance they end up number 1 seed in the East. At worst, probably second, right?
Right.
So a big part of that is what Jaylen Brown has been doing all season long. We can't just forget that just because Albie Schur is back. Like, that's not cool.
What you say?
I see what he did there, bro.
Yeah. Like, you
gotta. I hope the others caught it too, man. It was crazy. He just said it so smooth,
nobody was supposed to catch up on that. Like, that was amazing. That was amazing.
No, but I mean, we can't just okay, he's back now. Forget. But
why
Jaylen
he was
Brown.
in the MVP discussion, Bruce, was because Tatum was gone.
I know, and because
that's the hard.
Because he not only kept the team afloat, but he was really,
right. But now look at Luka. After they basically bottomed out and the house was on fire, Luka has emerged like a phoenix rises from the ashes, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Bro, there was a time where the media was dumping on Luka.
Yeah, no, you're right. And listen, I'm not saying that you don't have a valid point about why we were looking at Jaylen Brown the way we were. All I'm saying is, it would be one thing if Tatum came back and all of a sudden Jaylen Brown's not playing the same way. He's continuing to play at that level. That's why I say, we can't forget about him. He should be no lower than 3rd in my estimation in the MVP race. And
so you're putting him ahead of Luka?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Not gonna work.
Bro, 60-point game, 50-point game, 40-point games, 30-point games.
It's magnitude
daggers to win games. Like, he's got a resume this season.
Listen, I get it. But I'm looking at what Jaylen Brown is doing. Also, we got to remember on both ends of the floor, right? He often has the toughest defensive assignment as well. Like, that's got to also say something. And again,
but Luka's defensive baseline, everybody calls him trash, and now he's playing it.
Well, I've given credit for Luka giving the effort defensively. No, I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying he's also not counted on to give you the 30 to 35 plus defend the top, offensive threat on the other end. That's Jaylen Brown. That's what he's, so and really Luka at no point this season, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me not state. Let me ask, has there been a point this season where Luka has had to be the only guy carrying, the only superstar carrying the team?
Offensively, yeah.
Hasn't he always at least had one of the others at some point?
Yeah, you could how you define others is a very good question.
Well, when I say he would either have Reeves or he would have LeBron. It would always be, one of the other two, right?
Well, yeah, because at the beginning of the season, it was obviously him and Reeves.
Right.
Bron gets back, Reeves goes down.
Right. So
Reeves gets back, Bron goes down.
Right.
And
so I'm
saying Reeves has been healthy pretty much.
Right. So that's kind of what I'm saying in terms of, okay, JB for the bulk of the season, Jaylen Brown has been the guy in Boston. Now, don't get me wrong.
Here's the thing, though.
White has done a great job. Peyton Pritchard's done a great job. Everybody has stepped up. Yes,
bro. Here's the thing. Like, so it's kind of different.
Okay,
it's like if somebody has like a 1,500 square foot apartment and it's furnished luxurious, right? And then someone else has a 1,500 square foot home. I'm not comparing the two. They're kind of different. It's different scenarios and situations.
Sure.
Like for the sake of the Lakers, there's been turmoil there. For the sake of the Celtics, while they don't have Tatum, they have stability. It's kind of like a different thing. The narrative for Luka's MVP consideration is not the same for what Jaylen Brown's is. I just look at it. I look at them completely different. The Celtics, I think, have done it consistently with a system that's really promoted on defense.
Sure.
And role players that have been there for a long time. They actually have stability. The Lakers have not had stability. They've had guys in and out of the lineup. It's very different. Luka's actually played, I think, the most games between either of the big three on their team.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there has to be something said to that. They're third in the West, which is a better conference than the East.
Yeah.
And what they've done recently, going from fifth or sixth to third very quickly.
Yeah.
Since the All-Star break. And they're also hotter. The Celtics have been more consistent this year.
Right.
But the Lakers are kind of in fuego at this moment in time.
Yeah.
And momentum matters in an MVP race, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, unfortunately it does.
Damn it. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to completely shut up. All right, never mind.
He took your Transformer guy.
I'm done, bro. Get Transformer just.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This has turned into a Luka versus JB thing, which wasn't the intention. Go ahead, brother.
No, that was it. That was my bit. Sneed had everything. I was just going to take the Luke. I was going to be Luke Kennard from the 3-point line the other night. I was just going to cap off the victory. Like, all right, man, this is it, right?
I'm beginning to think that me and Transformer are actually brothers, bro. Like when something happened at birth, like he was in the little nursery thing next to me, and like we just
somebody grabbed the wrong baby.
Yeah,
it's the Lakers thing, man. It's the Lakers.
That ain't your baby.
I'll be that baby, pappy.
Pappy.
The same thing happens when we're watching the Lakers, bro, and and he's like, "Damn," and then I see him. I'm like, "Damn, he did the same thing."
Yeah, that big facts. But no, man. The streak is happening at the time that it's happening. It ain't the fact that Jaylen Brown fell off the face of the map. I mean, he hasn't. Still putting up 30-point games, playing relatively well on both ends of the basketball. I mean, both ends of the game. Luka and the Lakers are one of the, if not the hottest team going into the postseason. While the best player is dropping 60, 50, 40, high clip numbers What does Adam Silver in the NBA love, Bruce? Offense. They love the major bucket getters. Not just that. Still a pretty mediocre defender / terrible, but now he's trying. He's giving effort. Have you noticed he ain't been crying as much?
Nope.
He's being
a little bit less. A little less.
That 16 tech, right?
But no, it got rescinded because I guess dude was talking about, like, he said, he started talking about his family. Lucas said, "Nah, that went too far." He was like, "Nah, buddy." He said, "I'll fuck you up." He literally said,
He brought up the thing with the baby.
I don't know exactly what he said, but when Luka was talking to the ref, because you can hear him. He's like, "No, I'm cool with all the shit talking," but he was like, "But when you talk about my family, nah, you crossing the line." And he looked at him, "I'm gonna fuck you up for that." And you know, obviously he got the tech, but it got rescinded, so he's gonna be playing tomorrow.
Hey, Transformer, let me throw this out there and let me know what you think, and then run with it. Luka's got the moments.
Oh yeah.
What's JB's moments, or what's Luka's moments this year? This year we're talking, because you started talking about the 60 pointers. Talk to me about the daggers, though.
The daggers, the game winners.
Daggers. And what does he do after he hits the daggers? What does he do after the daggers?
Talk shit.
Right up to the
Looking
camera,
at the bench.
screaming.
Like talking like, yeah, you and you. I'm talking to all y'all.
Yeah.
That right there builds that MVP charisma. That them voters. That's why you're starting to hear the Stephen A's and everybody who actually has a vote. Like, oh no, we got to put this man in the conversation. He's making us do this,
right?
Because of the streak that they're on, the way that he's doing it, the clip that he's doing it. That's what they want to see. They can't, like, you know, and I was part of it. We were counting the Lakers out. Like, oh man, they just winning some games, and they're like kind of like trying to figure it out. The whole LeBron James drama. I'm sorry, Ramon drama. The Ramon drama, then the Ayton drama, the Genie Bus drama, the freaking just drama after drama after drama, and out of nowhere, for 3-4 consecutive weeks, Luka putting up. I just had the numbers up, and I lost them. And there they go. Just the last 10 games. 33 piece, 60 piece, 40 piece, 36 piece, 30 piece, 51 piece, 31 piece, 35 piece, 44 piece. He's piecing, and we're not talking mediocre teams. Magic, they were they're dwindling. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about Banchero another day.
I don't know what's going on.
The Rockets, back-to-back nights, gave him 40 and 36. Nuggets, he gave them 30. Timberwolves gave him 31. The Knicks, young scrappy team in the Eastern Conference, gave them 35. Beat the Nuggets with a 27-point game. He's beating playoff caliber teams during this streak. That's going to get the votes every single time. The only thing that's separating him and SGA and Wemby is that they were so far ahead on the race. I meant Jokic and SGA. They were so far ahead on the race. It's just too much to catch up. SGA and them boys have been playing lights out from freaking day one. The man was sitting on the freaking bench in most of the freaking fourth quarters in SGA. Just insane. Those are just insane things to be going through. And your team was just dominating every part of the damn game.
Well, wait a minute.
All year.
How could SGA be on the bench in the fourth quarters if, according to people like Ed Dog, he was stat padding?
Who said that?
You know who said that?
SGA. They said SGA was stat padding?
Yeah.
When?
Really? Ask your brother about that.
Eddie, did you say that SGA was stat padding?
Oh yeah, he said that.
That dude, does SGA play fourth quarters yet?
I think now, like, because they're trying to, warm him up for the playoffs.
Rarely,
right?
But like the first 2 months,
that
boy was barely playing fourth quarters.
Yeah.
Hey, J-Dub has played like 9 games this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
just saying. He's coming back Monday for the 3rd time. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
He's hardly played
this year.
All right.
Yeah. And
well, yeah, man.
How about this? I'll add this, Transformer. Luka has 9 or 10 multi-steal games in the stretch.
Ooh,
the last you said the last 15, right?
I just went the last 10.
Oh, okay. The last 15 games, he's got 9 or 10 multi-steal games. He's got multiple games with multiple blocks.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the dude's everywhere.
4 steals, 5 steals, 3 steals, 2 steals, 3 steals, 4 steals. Yeah, godly, I ain't even been paying.
I'm just saying that's a lot of action. Like,
but
that's a lot.
The thing is that because he's trying, like he see him trying to get his hand in, like okay, you see the whole lackadaisical because he's like, all right, man, I'm just gonna take this play off. But then when he tries, it's like, bro, you have great IQ as a basketball player. Get your hand in there. Just muddy up the works. Pull the chair from under the defender that he was doing the other night against, I think it was Bankero or Sengun. When Sengun tried to back him up, and he was like, oh, I'm just going to move out the way. Got the ball, got the steal, ran down the field. I think it was LeBron, like he freaking Barry Bonds, the freaking pass down to freaking LeBron James. I don't know how the hell he makes these passes. They're just ridiculous off of a rebound. But he's able to do that because, one, you tried on defense, Luka. That's what happens when you try.
He's logging minutes too, Transformer. He's playing all these games like 39, 40 minutes a game.
Yeah.
So he's only sitting down for like 2 minutes a quarter. He's playing 10.
Yeah.
10 a quarter.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that has more so to do on why he like has this resurgence and people are putting him over, because even in the odds, he's well above Jaylen Brown. The odds are -15 for SGA. Actually, Luka's in second right now if you go on FanDuel, plus 12. Victor at plus 33.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, Victor at plus 33. Nikola plus 45. Jaylen goes at plus 200 with Donovan Mitchell at plus 600.
There's no way anybody's giving Joker a first place vote. There's no way. JB deserves a first place vote before Joker does.
Joker does? Yeah.
I don't think Joker deserves a first place vote. If I'm voting,
he's averaging a triple-double. That's all that matters. Come on now.
But it's not. They're a mediocre team right now, and they were better than 500 before he came back.
Is he going to make it? Oh, he's already played 55 games. Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he'll be
what you need, 60?
65.
Yeah, 65. Yeah, so 10 games.
He should make it.
He's gonna make it.
As long as he don't get nicked up again, he'll be all right.
Yeah,
but the Nuggets ain't playing good with him in the lineup since he's been back. They're mediocre.
Yeah.
The Lakers are surging.
Someone else's fault. We wait long enough and we'll be told who that is.
Oh shit.
You know how this works. Come on.
What's Luka's 3-point percentage been off of this streak?
It's been relatively high, shooting 36% this year.
He's shooting 40% in the last 15 games.
Crazy work. Yeah. And he's shooting a lot of them.
A lot of volume. Yeah.
A lot of volume.
He's averaging, like you said, like 14 a game or something crazy.
Yeah, no, it's something high. It's like when he see 2 or 3 of them go in, buckle up.
Okay, so let's
MVP race. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Jeez, turn it to a damn Lakers segment. Disgusting. Anyway, MVP race. Let's so are we all in agreement that it's most likely going to be SGA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, SGA is killing. SGA is killing. I'll take him over Jokic any day.
Oh Lord. Here we go.
What?
I just said, here we go.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's open up the phone lines. Let's take this last call.
They're still an 11-game win streak, bro. When we talking about the Lakers, that's when you know the Lakers are freaking the face of the league.
904-219-8264, 904-219-8264.
Nothing.
Let's talk about your MVP thoughts. Chief, what's good, man?
Got a question for all you experts when it comes to the MVP.
Uh-oh.
If you take each MVP candidate off their respective teams, how those teams fare, which candidate would have the most impact? Would it be SGA? Would it be all those young guys? Would it be the system in Boston? Would it be the system in Denver? Or would it be Luka? Because your boy SNFS He's saying Luka is carrying LeBron and everybody else. But I'm just saying, as far as the MVP, which guy had the most impact to you?
That's really,
Victor Wembanyama.
That's really tough.
You can put Victor on any team, and his impact will be known effective immediately.
Transformers, right? It's Wemby. Yeah.
I thought the question was the most. How impactful would it be to the team that you took him off of?
Are the Spurs 500 or worse if Wemby's gone?
I was just about to ask.
What were they last year without him, Sneed? A 13th
They're under
seed?
500. Yeah.
They were 13th seed last year. What happened with Victor last year?
The blood clot.
The blood clot.
Yeah.
There goes your answer. They're the second seed with Victor Wembanyama playing.
Right.
I mean, De'Aaron Fox is also
De'Aaron
out.
Fox. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox. So,
I mean, yeah,
De'Aaron Fox.
Victor is a huge difference maker in any
Bro,
game.
you got guys dribbling around just because they know he's somewhere within the vicinity. They're just dribbling because they're not even going to bother.
So, the Spurs are 10-4 this season without Wemby.
Right.
Those are regular season games.
I'm not saying they're better without him. That I'm not being disrespectful.
Right.
I'm just saying they clearly can still be functional. Obviously, we're going to see what happens with Detroit. I think they're in big trouble.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully it's just a couple of weeks, man. Hopefully it's just a couple.
Yeah, so I like SBA, but is it a lot with the system that they have there in OKC with all the guys and all the pieces? But J-Dub's out. So that makes it kind of interesting. And I like Boston with JB, but is it really the system?
It definitely plays a role.
Yeah,
definitely plays a role, but
they got a
nasty. We're not going to penalize guys because of a system.
No,
the season is what the season is. They're playing at a high level. It's kind of like these hypotheticals, but
this is interesting.
But we can call what we see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Celtics are 6-1 this season without Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have thought that. Like I think
because Derek White probably hit 9 threes in those games,
right?
or something crazy.
Pritchard went off.
Yeah. 30 tonight. Yeah.
But what's been insane was, what was that, about 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
The impact of Luka has been crazy. Because one person on this panel called me delusional who thought the Lakers had a chance.
That was probably me.
No, that was me. That was my brother. I keep seeing said I was.
Hold on a second. My position still remains. They've gone from a first round exit to a second round exit.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all I've done.
Yeah,
I've gone. That's all I'm doing.
Like they can beat the first.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they can win a first round matchup. I don't think they can beat the Spurs of the Thunder.
Yeah.
Okay, this is weird. We're seeing this season the good teams are good regardless. Pistons are 7-2 this year without Cade Cunningham.
Right.
If you play the Wizards twice and you play they
about to be 6-3 tomorrow.
I mean,
the Pacers twice.
I didn't expect these to be the numbers.
Right. But I think
Wizards, Golden State. Yeah.
As a Lakers fan, I would hope to get San Antonio, even though San Antonio got the younger legs, they lack experience in the way the Lakers play. I would like I wouldn't want OKC. I would rather get San Antonio. I think we got a chance to beat them.
I don't think you do.
I think
they are gonna run those guys off the floor. Luka's gonna look like he's 40. LeBron's gonna look like he's 50.
Yeah, I don't think you want that.
Okay.
Them dudes is running, bro.
But here's the deal: will Wemby be healthy?
Well, of course.
That's the only reason why I picked the Spurs if I wanted to play either one of them.
Right.
Because if Wemby, if we can bang that man up enough, and he's like, "All right, man, I just ain't got it because my body ain't there." You got
who's built like that on the Lakers to be a goon though?
Nobody.
Who's gooning? Marcus Smart's gooning? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, just roughing him up, like, not just going in. But
you gonna bring in Maxi Kleba?
Is he still there?
I don't know.
Guys, if it's close,
so.
it's close, I like the Lakers' chance. Even though reason and logic go for the Spurs. But if it's close,
wait, hold on. Chief, are you being serious right now, or are you telling jokes?
I'm being serious.
No, you're not.
Spurs can end us in 6, man. It would likely 5. If they can get running, it's over. Transition, they got us. Half court, they got us.
Yeah.
Wemby being in
time out, JJ
is
is gonna have a new gray hair, bro. Watch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they can go on runs. De'Aaron Fox is a fast point guard.
Yes,
we can't cover fast point guard.
Vassell's faster.
Yeah.
Castle's
Them boys-
faster.
Them boys can run.
Yeah.
They can run. OKC can run. Caruso, SGA, them boys can run.
But guess what, though, guys? The odds are against a team repeating. When was the last time somebody repeated?
Lakers.
Lakers.
Golden State.
Golden State.
Golden State.
So that was what, 2019?
Now, do you remember the Warriors' defensive
18,
rankings those
18,
years?
19?
17, 18.
No,
Hold
17,
on,
18.
Chief. Hold on, Chief. Do you remember the Warriors' defensive rankings those years?
Really, really good.
They were
Top
top
5.
5. They were top 5 in defense and offense.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
they
just
were
saying.
best thing smoking for 3 years.
Right.
Like before you even started the season, who's the championship favorite? Golden State. Duh.
Yeah.
Next question.
No doubt.
But it's been a minute.
Yeah.
So therefore, are we taking the field or are we taking OKC? I think OKC is. We taking OKC?
OKC.
I would take the
I think
field.
it's going down.
Yeah, I would take the field.
I'll take
I'm
OKC.
taking the field.
I'm taking the field.
I'll take the field because, like I mean, to his point, we've seen the stretches, right? And we've seen OKC be handled by one of the teams that they're likely going to have to face. So there's a possibility there. And then like the health of J Dub is worrying me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's valid.
And you're gonna need him.
Yeah.
You're gonna need him in a championship run.
He dropped 40 in Game 5 against the Pacers
Big
last
time.
year.
Big time.
If it, right. So I'm geeked up. But if we play the Spurs, that's where we go. We need a watch party on that one.
Yeah, Spurs versus Thunder, Western Conference Finals. I'm taking the Thunder in 7.
He talking about the Lakers. Sneak.
Oh, Lakers, bro. They ain't.
Yeah,
come on, bro.
No
come
watch
on, bro.
party.
He talking
No watch party for the man. I mean,
promise you,
if Transformer wants to do it and he sends me the invite, I'll be there, bro. But I mean, I don't think Transformer wants to like. I think he'd like it to be an upset. He doesn't want to bring attention to it. You know what I mean?
If somehow
if it's a game 6 or 7, I'll stream it.
If the Lakers and Celtics make it to the finals, we watch.
Oh yeah, we stream it every game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna enter like the doldrums of the NBA because that just means that my Cavs ain't got no chance if the Celtics are in it. So I'm not gonna be too happy about that.
Mm.
You know what? Your Cavs do have because everything's up for grabs.
Ain't gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you what the Cavs are missing, though, Chief. The Cavs are missing
LeBron James.
The things. Shut up. Shut up, Transformer. Shut up. The Cavs are missing the things that Boston has. The Spurs, the Thunder, even the Lakers have something that the Cavs don't have.
What's that?
They're forming an identity. The Cavs still really don't have one. They don't have a defensive identity. They've got talent, but for some reason, the defense is not really that consistent. You can't win that way.
They got a DPOY over there. That's what's crazy.
I don't know what it is. Transformer just doesn't.
Don't worry. Next season, all that'll be fixed, Nate.
I didn't say
bro,
that.
You know, this is.
Who's being funny?
I didn't say that.
I'm gonna give you a virtual choke slam from here, bro.
A virtual cane.
These playoffs are gonna be very interesting.
Oh no, they're
There's gonna be some good series for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
All
right, Chief. I appreciate the call, brother. Thanks so much, man.
All right.
All right.
The Lakers are gonna make some series a lot of fun, and so are the Wolves, but they won't be able to, beat the better teams.
Yeah.
Who's not going to the playoffs?
We'll be playing the Wolves at this point.
You know who's not going to be in the playoffs is the Golden State Warriors. Bum ass Draymond Green. He ain't doing shit.
Yeah, they're gonna be out in the play-in tournament.
No, they won't even make the play-in, bro. They're like 33 and 39, aren't they?
No, they can make it. They're in the play-in.
Wemby is the MVP, and it's not even close.
Oh my God, he's not winning MVP. He's gonna win Defensive Player of the Year. He's not winning MVP.
He is the MVP, bro. He changes the whole game on both sides of the ball. Nobody in the NBA does that but him. Stop this, man.
He's not gonna win the MVP.
And on top of that, they've been whooping on OKC this whole year. What's their record against OKC?
Like 3-1.
They still Wemby. They don't fear. Listen, they fear Wemby, bro. They said motherfucker have a clean layup to the back, so they push it back out just because of him. Stop this, bro.
That doesn't mean he's gonna win the MVP. I'm trying to tell you, man.
They're second in the West. They got OKC number. He basically turned the friend. He sticks out. I do the eye test. That pays a lot in MVP consideration, bro.
And he's still not going to win the MVP, Bruce.
And Vegas is never nearly far wrong because they don't even have him top 2.
Listen, man, this guy. The eye test. He pops off the screen. He changed the game on both sides of the ball. You never seen anything like this.
Yes, we have. Stop it.
We have it. Robinson wasn't a great shooter or handled the ball, crossing over, throwing it through his legs, spin move.
He was drafted in 1982. What coach was letting centers do that? You tell me.
So you kind of proved this point, though, bro.
Oh my God, no! But what I'm saying is he could do it. He just wasn't allowed to do it.
Did he? But did he?
All right. Okay. Go ahead.
There's a difference. Like Bruce, I like when you bring it up, but it comes to a fault. You say that they could, but they didn't. That's the reality.
No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it in games.
But that's the Bruce.
How does
point.
Practice matter, bro?
Yeah. So Bruce, he's right. We never seen it. We don't see practice.
Okay. You saw him do it in college. We saw him do it in college.
But he's talking about the NBA.
No, but what I'm saying is, all right, you got it. Go ahead.
I'm just saying he got a point. We've never seen it.
Okay.
You know, we are always going to glaze the older players over the youth. I'm ready to get on the Atlanta plane, man. Man, this was a great show today. I'm just saying, Wemby, yo, they got OKC number. They fear Wemby. Is a difference, yo. They feared Mike. Understand what I'm saying? It's a difference, yo. That's why Mike won all the MVPs.
Did they fear the Alpha and the Omega? Hold up, bro. Hold up. Did they fear the Alpha and the Omega?
Golden State did.
Golden State and Boston. Why do you think they loaded up in the East? They knew that guy was coming. Boston too. You think Boston didn't fear? You don't think they had still with that team because they see that guy in Cleveland coming? They had to load up in Boston. They didn't have a chance without it. But anyway, it wouldn't be different, man. This is time, bro. We will see. When the time comes, I told you so, Brucey. Y'all boys have a great night, man.
All right, man.
You too, brother.
Peace.
Hey, bro.
Bruce, what's that about?
What?
Is it going to be Tatum with this 0 for 4? What are you talking about?
Oh no. Ed Dog said, "Well, I know who's not going to win MVP, Jaylen Brown, because right now he's playing like butt cheeks, 2 turnovers back to back." So I said, "Is it going to be Tatum with his 0 for 4 while JB has 15 on 50%?"
So are you telling me that Eddie's saying that the MVP is going to be won and lost in game 71?
Edward hates Jaylen Brown. He hates him.
Why?
Because he's in love with Jason Tatum.
He's in love with
Why
Jason
can't you respect the game, bro?
I don't know. You ask him.
Florida don't mess
Eddie,
up.
why can't you respect the game?
Because when Eddie loves, he loves hard.
I don't love him like you love him, B.
I'm just saying.
Nope.
I
don't love him like you love him.
First it was Jokic, and Jokic found out that, Ed Dog was cheating with Bron, so there's that. And then
Tatum playing awful tonight.
Y'all shouldn't even have took your call, man, because you're a coward.
No,
What you want, man?
hold on. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. No. You're not going to do this right now.
Uh-huh.
See,
I gave you a chance to sit up here with us.
Hey.
I gave you a chance to sit up here with us.
No. Hold on. Bruce, hold on. See, ask your question. I'm calling in. I'm talking to him, not you. You are disingenuous and disrespectful to Jason Tatum.
I don't like it when you call him disingenuous. Out of all the things, bro.
He is disingenuous.
I don't like. That's the one thing I don't like.
See, See, I got screenshots on my phone of this guy.
Please.
You just do not understand, brother. Anyway,
he doesn't know what disingenuous means, Sneed.
That's Bruce,
the problem.
I do. It's Bruce Hope. That's who disingenuous.
Carry on.
He knows what he's seen in that picture in the dictionary. It was a picture of you, Bruce.
It's a picture of Bruce.
Jaylen Brown is flopping. Now he's going back to the line. But anyway,
wow.
Keep it on topic, bro. Keep it on topic.
Yeah, keep it on topic. It's not the fact that I don't like Jaylen Brown, but I do like him. You know, Bruce, I do. I can. Anyway, I can. He's cool. He all right. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So, man, Baltimore Bruce, man, you made a great valid point about Victor, but man, sometimes Vegas does get it all confused and all that, but it shouldn't be. He should be number 2, but right now MVP is gonna go towards SGA. It really is. He's number 1. Then number 2, of course, you got Luka, but now 3. Bruce, knock it off. It's not, all right?
Jaylen Brown should be number 2.
He should be in your fantasy.
Whoa, I'm not
right?
you. Pause.
Nah, whatever, brother. Anyway, he should be. We talked about this the other day, Bruce. It knocks him down, brother, because Jason Tatum's back. Even though right now Jason Tatum, man, he's rusty, coming off an injury, so we got to let him slide a little bit. Gotta let him slide. You said what?
Wow. Carry on, go ahead, talk, man.
Oh, okay.
TJ Khaled, keep going.
Okay, that's right. Now, anyway, Jaylen Brown, he's like 5, but when it comes to Cade Cunningham, I hate it knocked it down because I think he can't miss the next mark or something like that. How many more games he can't miss?
Who?
Cade.
It's the projected missed games. They're expecting to miss most of the rest of the year. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta put him over to 60. Yeah, he's got 61 games. He needs to play 4 more.
Dang, Bones Holiday hit a buzzer beater on
Boy, focus. That ADHD much?
This dude got the attention span of like a fruit fly or something. He's just
Squirrel.
buzzing around.
I guess that's why he was afraid to come on the show. No.
I was not afraid to come on the show, Bruce. What are you talking about?
Afraid.
I told you what I had going on.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway,
I told you since yesterday.
Back to what I was saying, man.
I ain't never scared.
Back to what I was saying. It's SGA, number 1. Number 2,
Jaylen Brown.
It would have to be, obviously. Anyway, it's not Jaylen Brown, Bruce. It's not.
Should be.
Stop it. It should be. Understand what he did for Boston when Jason Tatum was out.
And still putting the work in.
Man, who's being a honey glazer now? So again, Jaylen Brown is number 5. To be honest with you, I would put Joker number 4 right now. I really honestly have to put him number 4.
That's crazy, bro. That's nuts. That's crazy. You have the only guy you can't put ahead of him is Cade because he's anticipated to miss the games. But as of right now, based on games played, Cade's still ahead of him.
Yeah, I would put Cade still ahead of him. But, with the situation was going on with Cade, even though that 65 game, I think they got to play 65, 61 game rule thing.
Okay, Luka or Joker?
For what?
For MVP, Luka or Joker?
I'll take Luka.
Okay, Cade or Joker?
Wow, that's a tough one.
It's not. That's crazy to me. You answered the Luka one faster than Cade. Cade was clearly the MVP. It was him and SGA.
Okay,
Eddie, this is nuts, bro.
Okay, for you to say that is because, of course, he's the number 1. Because if he's not having a good game, his number 2, it can be
best
Jaylen
record
Brown.
in the East, dominant fashion, and he plays both sides of the ball elite.
Yeah, but my thing is this though: if he's not your number 1, who will be your number 2? If he's
what does that have to do with him? That has nothing to do with his MVP case.
No, I know that, but I'm asking you a question. See, if he's not good on the offensive side, who will be the number 2?
I don't. But I'm just talking about the MVP. Like, who's most qualified? Joker's the least qualified of these guys at this point. Bro, he's mediocre. The team is mediocre. They're losing more since he came back. How does that make sense? They just got Aaron Gordon back. He's been back and they're not winning. How? He's got 30-point games.
And hold on. And Peyton Watson came back and they won today too. So
No, Peyton Watson. I
nobody.
get the Peyton Watson, but Jamal Murray, bro, like he carried while Joker was gone, and they got a worse record since he's been back, and they got Aaron Gordon back. It doesn't make any sense.
They beat Portland, Sean. Relax.
I mean, hold on, wait a minute. What you say, B?
They beat Portland. It's not a crazy matchup.
I mean, hold on now. We ain't gonna. I'm gonna say this right here. Portland looks way better than Golden State. That's all I'm gonna say. But they got Portland still in the. I mean, they got Golden State still in the play-in.
Yeah,
I know this is gonna sound crazy. I know this is gonna sound crazy to you, Eddie. But out of the 5 guys that we've been talking about, the least impactful on winning is Joker.
Okay, I'll give you that. That's
at
fair.
this point in the season. I'm just talking about at this point of the season, right?
I mean, was you feeling like this before he had his injury or after his injury? Oh my
God. No, this is since he came back from the injury.
Be quiet.
Since he came back from the injury. He's the least impactful out of all these guys we've been naming. Luka's trending up. Cade, we know the situation, but he was the guy. It was him and SGA.
Okay. Well, what about Victor?
Victor is in the conversation too. He's top 3, but Luka has catapulted himself ahead of a lot of guys. Luka was on the outside looking in a month or 2 ago.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you on that. That's true. But that's all I have to say on that. Great show. Make sure everybody gets the lights up. And Bruce Hope, man, drink your water, brother. Drink your water. And put the honey down, all right? Because you really been having the honey out.
How about you stop being a coward and show up where you're supposed to be instead of talking greasy?
Where you're supposed to be.
How about that?
Well, I told you where I was supposed to be.
Nah. You always talking tough. You always talking tough. And then when you get the invite, you know where to be found, man. Go ahead. Get off my phone, man.
All right, B, love you, bro.
Love you too, bro.
Yeah, you be you.
All right, you be you.
Oh man. All right, y'all. We are gonna leave it right there. Great show, guys. Appreciate it. So good to have the Transformer back, man. It ain't the same without you, brother.
Welcome back.
Said apparently you don't need me. Shit, Sneed right there saying everything I'm gonna say anyway.
Bro, I was out of line today, bro. Next time I'm gonna have to be let Transformer cook is gonna be the theme for the next show.
right.
Big shot.
Let Transformer cook. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for tuning in on the replay. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. And of course, we know if you're watching a show like this, that you talk sports with other people in your orbit. So make sure you share it with them as well. Appreciate you. We will be back and we out.
Luka.